All right, so we still have to wait for ReZero for about an hour. So I'm gonna start off with JP stuff. JP, they have that super GFest that they announced during stream. And yeah, hello everyone, Hammer, Little Emperor, and Paul. How's it going? Are you guys excited for ReZero? Bit of a short notice. So I mean, we kind of knew ReZero hopefully was coming. But it was a little bit of a short notice, so my review is not ready yet. I wish they had given me more of a heads up, but I also was like sick in the last few days, but I'm all better. I mean, I did stream, when was it, Monday? I think it was Monday, and yeah, I was sick over the weekend, so I have been better. It just I couldn't work in the video then either. But yeah, hello Vance, how's it going? Yeah, let's see. So yeah, it's a super GFest. It's sort of like similar to Hatsune Miku. If you guys remember that, if you were here for that, or like Chainsaw Man, so you could get super GFest, GFEs, or even Pantheons also. So it's not the best machine. Like the units here are only at 1.5%, but some of these are pretty interesting. From the previews that we saw on stream, I mean, none of them really wowed me, but each unit has like another Evo and like 2 equipped. But this one has 3 equipped. I guess it's thematic because there's 3 of them. This is the badge. Well, this is the 3 attribute badge. But yeah, everyone... Oh, I thought everyone had 2 forms. Like 2 equips and 2 Evos. So this one is just 2. I mean, I'll take a slightly closer look, but I thought there are some units. I think, is it just the 7 stars? Yeah, the 7 stars have 1 other Evo and 1 other equip. The 8 stars seem to only have 2 equip. You're a big fan of the IP, surprised they don't provide more. I mean, apparently on at least from one Reddit, not Reddit, Twitter post, the engagement was very high, like higher than Freyren. So it seems like people in JP are very excited for the IP. Maybe they were just surprised and that's why they're interacting with the post. But just going by that alone, it seems that, I mean, honestly, I don't have that much data. My friend told me this. So I'm not too sure how hype people are in JP. But honestly, I mean, even if I were a fan, I don't know. It would be, I don't think the best idea to roll here. And thank you. Hopefully, if you guys are rolling too, you know, best of luck to you, Buns, and everyone else. But yeah, we have to wait 1 more hour because the daylight saving time change. Because usually everything used to start at 9 p.m. and now it's 10 p.m. going forward. But yeah, like, I don't want to roll here because this is 10 magic stones. All of the units, are they all exchangeable? I know a bunch of them are. But they require a lot of water. Okay, that's the 9 stars. Oh, only the 9 stars. I mean, I guess it makes sense. High priority exchanges. So again, this unit will give you the Pre-collab badge, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it's a badge. Maybe it'll be useful in the future. And then we'll see. They didn't show these in the teasers in the stream. Apple Zero, good luck everyone. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, we just gotta wait a little bit longer. Are you gonna explain the cards under each tiers, or are you casually getting back in the grinding? And also, I mean, I that's what my review video kinda is about it. I mean, I don't do the tier, like Ramen usually does that. I'm sure him and the people he does it with, they're gonna do like a tier explanation. My reviews are more about like trying to, I don't know, give an overview of each card if I go through every card. But I mean, at the end of my review, I can add a list of the noteworthy units, so hopefully that can be helpful also, instead of I mean, I am basically explaining why they are good or why they're bad. But yeah, if you have any feedback, if you haven't seen any previous review video of mine, you know, let me know, and hopefully I can improve to make it more helpful. Because I also share like I try to share like how does the typical team looks like and who does what, and maybe of any other future upcoming replacements if in case you don't manage to complete the whole team right now. Well, it depends on what you want, Spencer, because the Reinhardt team is really strong. Like it's very strong, but it's a little hard to get because the really good version of the team requires you to have like at least one Valentine Athena, like preferably 2 or 3. Also Alina. I mean, those units are exchangeable, but if you don't have them and if you haven't pulled in Valentines all that much, you might not be able to get them in time. Because I mean, right, Valentine is ongoing right now also, so you didn't really have much time to prepare. I mean, JP didn't either because ReZero what happened first, and then Valentine happened. So I mean, they don't really know the future like we do. But at least us, we do. We knew. Well, we were hoping ReZero was coming, and you know, thankfully it did come. And now, I mean, if you played it safe, maybe now you can start rolling in Valentines. Maybe you get lucky. Maybe you don't, and then you have to like see if you can afford to go after Reinhardt, and then yeah, like see if it's worth choosing. Yeah, it should be up tomorrow. I couldn't finish it in time because I was like sick over the week, pretty much. But I am mostly done with it. Hope I'm thinking tomorrow I should be able to upload it. But yeah, if you don't want to mess with RNG that much, you could also wait for free RN. And we don't know if we're gonna get free RN. Like at least with ReZero, we know it's here, and like we have the tools to play a strong team with Valentine Athena and Alina. Free RN is a little bit more expensive because the machine is a 10 milestone machine, and you can make a free RN team kind of easily because you can exchange for basically all of the notable subs, apart from just one, which you can maybe find a helper. So if you want to cut down RNG, free RN is pretty. It's a comparable leader because both of them are pretty strong. Free RN and Reinhardt. Although free RN is a little bit more difficult to use. Not difficult, but it might not be everyone's cup of tea because it is a rainbow team that requires you to match a lot of combos. I have played it on stream before. I think it's a fun team, but it depends on how much you like rainbow. Because Reinhardt is really ridiculously easy to play because you just need to match a row and another combo, which is most likely a heal combo. Also, I wanted to check. Usually the images that I use for my review videos are from Sanbon, and they haven't uploaded yet. So I'm also waiting for that too. Like I just checked right now again, and they haven't uploaded yet. But I mean, it's a great resource. I'm not blaming them. But yeah, I would rather wait for those images because it's way easier to see the unit, their stats, all of the super awakenings and their equips in just one screen. You always watch the Japanese pazudora YouTubers, and they also just say every new meta team will say, yeah, they do tend to exaggerate a lot. I'm not a huge fan of because of that. Like you have to take that with a grain of salt, because I mean even though they don't know what's to come, some teams are like plainly like very like not flexible, and like if they like, for example, the Valentine team doesn't have a recovery boost. And due to that, I mean, we didn't know the 1/16th super altitude dungeon was gonna come, but even so, like, first of all, the team is inflexible. It doesn't have a recovery buff, meaning that thorns and healing is gonna be an issue. Like, I'm pretty sure you could have probably like glazed the team on release, at least for the video. Are there any low Valentines worth keeping? Not really. Like even some of the higher rarities, like the 7-star and above, are pretty old and garbage. I would honestly feel comfortable getting rid of most of the low rarities, like 5, 6, and even some of the 7 stars. Like I also I have a review video for Valentine's, and usually the if I didn't mention a unit at the end of the video, I feel like that's probably a safe target to purge usually. But purging is not for everyone. Usually I like to tend to want to keep at least one copy of each unit, because you don't ever know if they're gonna come in useful. But some of them, like, they've been around for a long time. I really doubt they're gonna get like notable buffs. So the units that I tend to not mention at the end are like the ones that I would feel comfortable like getting rid of. Oh, thank you, Hammer Time. More time was Rainbow. Basically the map, but it's draw. Yeah, Reinhardt is really easy to play. And yeah, I've been ignoring Twitch chat for a little bit, but yeah, I do plan to roll. I'm very excited. I really want Reinhardt on my main account, because I haven't gotten any like meta team as of late. My Alta Heron has been getting really lucky. He got Imperial Dramon, he got Narumi, he got the Kubakugo, and then on my main account I'm still playing with Doma, who is really struggling in the Sun title. If you guys have tried it, I did it with Bad Smaru Goten, not Bad Smaru Kurotobi on stream, on the last stream, but that team was also a little bit slow. So I'm really hoping to get a really easy and powerful leader. So I'm really hoping to get Reinhardt. So I'm ready today to do like 50 rolls or something on my main account. Who else from the collab do you need for Reinhardt? You need I have this little graphic that I'll pull up in a little bit. I mean, I'll put it up now. But these are like the most noteworthy units, and I mean the timer is kind of blocking Wilhelm, and then next to Wilhelm is Theresia, who are very common Reinhardt subs. If you only care for Reinhardt, you only want like one Reinhardt and then maybe two Wilhelms, and you only need one Theresia basically. But yeah, there's another somewhat strong thing, Ram, but that one depends on a bunch of like mid-priority units, which you can only get from the Ram, so it's kind of hard to assemble. Ram is exchangeable, but you know, you might not pull off the subs needed to actually make a strong team. I mean, we'll get to the graphic later. I mean, yeah, whatever. Just to see the timers. Yeah, his grandparents basically, yeah. And you only need, if you want to self-pair, you would ideally want to Reinhardt, but you only need one, because he makes up a 2-unit system. So he makes your Orb-gen and yeah, your light Orb-gen and your heal Orb-gen, and he's on a 2-turn cooldown. And the leader skill, they work as a mirror pairing, and I'm assuming a lot of people will be after Reinhardt, and you should be able to easily find Reinhardt friends. So you only need one. If you're low on stones, if you get lucky with one, maybe it's not worth it to like either shell out the $30 for another copy, or to like go into the Ram to hit a 1% chance, because he's a BGM, so he is pretty difficult to get. Ferris system doesn't offer much with 3 copies. That is true. Like, she hasn't gotten any support, and like Ferris is inflexible because 3 whole units for Orb-gen, and she doesn't even counter like a void damage heal or something like that. It might not age that well. I did go all out on it, but because my JP account was also like struggling to find like a useful like a strong leader, because what was I running before Ferris? I think Doma also, because I got unlucky with Reinhardt. Are you rolling? I think you should roll Chakra. I mean, it depends. You did get the Kubaku, I think, right? Like, Reinhardt is like an upgrade, much easier to play with, and he has a higher damage ceiling. Doma can still clear Sun. Yeah, he can. My friend actually managed to get a clear. He did try it on one of my streams before, and he did get pretty far. And he did actually manage to get the clear. And hello, Karkite. How's it going? I think I'll get out there Athena. Get most of the old units. If you can afford to, I mean, it's not needed, but yeah, I definitely seen some setups with that call for 3 Athenas. I don't want to roll more in Valentine, so I'm gonna stick with only 2 Valentine Athenas. because I want to try. I mean, maybe if I get lucky with Reinhardt, maybe I'll go back for another one. But I'll see after my rolls are done with, because Valentine's is still ongoing until Monday now, I think. What's the the green bug equip is Autos, who is a mid rarity, so you have to pull him from the machine. You cannot buy it, you cannot exchange for him, and yeah, it's a pretty good equip. It's like a levitate equip with, I think, 2 team HP, some OEs. It has like 2 skill boosts, and it's also a haste. It's really good for most teams. I mean, it's really good for most units that need that levitate awakening. It is pretty cracked, because that combination of levitate, haste, and team HPs is pretty. It's pretty rare still right now. There are a few, but it is pretty rare. Best of luck, Slender. I managed to build the Ram team. It's not that bad, but it does struggle with healing once it gets really punishing, like with the latest title in JP. Like I think I have seen a Ram team clear, but it was very challenging because the healing is not that great. Is there a team that only needs him and then other units that are from the collab? But you need to Imperial. Yeah, there are variations. I will be showing them on my video. Like very early on, before JP got Valentine's, there was like a build with Stars and Stripes, and yeah, there was one with Paladin mode, Imperial Jawan, Paladin mode. So there's a few other variations you can make, even without Valentine's. And if we ever get Frieren, there's a few units there that you could sub in as Reinhardt subs also. So if I'm going to buy, I should buy after. Yeah, I feel like for every collab and event, you should buy, if you're gonna buy bundles, buy after. Because what if you roll what you're trying to buy? What if you, it could happen. Even if you're after Reinhardt, you could roll 2 Reinhardts in one multi. Because it has happened to me. I have rolled 2 BGMs in one multi before. Actually, I think that has happened to me twice already. Throughout the, like, what, 5-6 years that I've been playing. I'm pretty sure one of them was I pulled 2 New Year Ferals, and then another time I think that happened off stream. But on stream, I think I rolled 2 Muichiros in one multi. I don't think it's that great, so that's why I feel like we could just get away with just one Reinhardt. Because a lot of times the equip on Reinhardt is more for like patching up holes. Like a very common equip, I'll show you. He just has to meet resonance with him, or it could be a banishing one, but it's a little tricky to get that activated. But one somewhat very common is I mean, you could use Wilhelm's equip also for him, but another one that I do see in a bunch of builds, because like in most endgame dungeons, you have to like stack enough OEs. Where is it? Sonia? Is it not Sonia? What's her name? Oh, that's Scale. Is Sonia Grand the Pat Island one or Halloween? Like this one, I see very commonly on Reinhardt. Only on one Reinhardt though. Like the other Reinhardt probably has something else. But this is Dragon type, and Reinhardt is Dragon type, and he has Resonance. So this can activate that awakening. But yeah, anything that matches Resonance, which means Light, Attacker, or Dragon, could go on Reinhardt. And his own equip isn't that great, because I think it only gives you like a few rows, and I don't even know if it comes out with any team HP. Let me check Sanbon. They do have the Japanese version, but I'm waiting for the English images and details to drop. Let's see, Reinhardt equip. Yeah, it's a Dragon type, light sub attribute, 2 skill boost, triple road, double part break. I mean, double part break, sure, if you're parts farming, but I feel like you don't get that much benefit. You don't care about the Dragon type. You don't care about the light sub attribute. 2 skill boosts, I feel like you could find something else with like team HP probably. And the rows, sure, they increase your overall team damage, but I feel like they're not necessary. But yeah, how many Beatinas do you need? I did mention this earlier. Ideally, you want like at least 2. It's either 2 or 3. Depends on the belt. You heard that was the BGM that was kind of mid, and the good one was an Overskin. I can't remember which one is this one or Ferris. Yeah, Reinhardt is the BGM, and he's the most notable unit in the collab. It's probably Fern from Ferris. Like, she is the BGM, and she is a little lackluster, but actually she can actually replace Theresia in the Reinhardt team for a little, and she will give you a little bit more damage and a little bit more orb gen, because she has a 1-turn cooldown active skill that also avoids attribute absorption, but it also gives you like 5 more light orbs, and that can matter if you I think actually it's 6 light orbs, and that will matter because especially when you want to match like a light L to recover SS. I mean, you might still be able to make a good team, maybe. Vicious with only 1. Let's see. I mean, yeah, well, only 32 more minutes. Let's look at the units then. The Idolmaster ones. There were some somewhat notable stuff, but I really didn't keep up with much of the details. I feel like this didn't change that much. Just going by awakenings, that the light one, I mean the water one, does add a lot of HP. Each awakening now gives you 2k HP. Right now in an A, this is only 500, but it will get buffed very soon. And I did see some people equip this onto like a unit with barrels, and the HP jumps by a lot. So kind of a funny equip. I guess it might also be okay for rankings. It gives you like a perfect 7x6 if you want to match a bunch of water and heal combos. Let's see, the light one. I feel like these are... I mean, it's good for stacking skill boosts and OEs, but I feel like these are kind of whatever. I mean, this is okay. Tricolor, blind resist, SDR, 3-turn haste. It doesn't look too bad. I guess it depends. How does that, like the last one, fare with team HP equips? I feel like you have to math it out. I want to plug it into PDC to see. We could maybe do that, but it also depends on the base, because if the base has like barrels and also maybe all stats or even T awakenings, that should drive also the numbers up. Because if you put it in a unit without any of those, this will not be that impactful. Let's see. So new generations, I don't really care much for. They do make up a 2-unit system to make like a rainbow team. They showed it off on stream. This one I didn't see because they didn't tease it on the stream. But that's only, yeah, it's only boosting 1 unit, but the numbers could get pretty high. Like I forget which one was the base unit, but I saw them. I saw that unit with that equip reach like over 120k HP. It's a shame you only get one for free. Do you actually get one for free, or is it a random roll in the Super GFest? I guess I could open it. I should. I did get it on the mail, right? We did get like a free roll, right? Or was that from the... Oh, no, from the reward roll from stream. I mean, let's see what I get. I got 2 rolls? What could this be? Okay, this is the unit I was looking at. I don't think this is the free roll from the stream. Is this from the stamp? So the base, I can't really see the Evo active skill. Let's look at the equips, and I'll go back to this. That's a lot of recovery. This got also, I think it got buff also. I don't know how much recovery it gives now, but this is 500 in JP right now. But this is very, very niche. I don't know where you would use this. Changes the board to heal, generates a heal light, a heart made of light orbs. So this kind of screams ranking. Sure, maybe. There's a few other ones that create hard orbs. I think mainly from Disney. This one, 3 full resist, Samois, tiny HP, awakening, 99 turns. Fire are more likely to appear. Kills enemy by 5 turns and destroys the shield. I feel like this is all pretty niche, but this is balance. Fire. I don't think I have anyone that cares for this. Like, sure, 5-turn haste, but it's kind of whatever. I feel like, yeah, I'm not that excited about this unit. I think this is the unit. I think I might have seen it. Yeah, this unit shrinks your board to 5x4. I don't know why you would use this. I remember seeing just that part of the active skill. I don't know what the rest of it does, but we'll check after. Oh, I got a Hades. So these are 2 rolls from the Super GFest. So it's not guaranteed to be Idol Master unit. Is this the roll? No, right? Oh, I think that was the roll then. I mean, we could read here. Idol Master 2 rolls official. Oh, did they bump it up to 2 rolls? Because on stream they were doing the challenge for like only 1 roll. Okay, yeah, they happened to do that. So I got the Happy Twins and a Hades. Yeah, hopefully we get Ferris, because also Reinhardt will get pretty strong. So I want to try my luck. If I do get Reinhardt, I want to also try my luck with Fern and all of the other light tops. But yeah, hopefully. So you're completely skipping ReZero, Daniel? Let's do what the evil active skill does. So first stage is it's 2-turn cooldown. Second stage is 1. For 2 turns, the board becomes 7/6. Your attack power is triple. Damage cap break is 40 billion. Okay, so it. Oh wait, no, it doesn't loop the cap break. There's still 1 turn of downtime. Second stage recovers on unmatchable and awoken binds, and then for 1 turn the board becomes 5x4. And move time is double, and you fix the starting position. Yeah, that is a very weird second active skill. I guess it's a very low cooldown cleric. Essentially 3-turn. I mean, that's nothing new really. A 3-turn cleric with a board shrink. I don't know what team would actually want to use this. No, I mean you'll probably. Well, good luck on your pulls. On your possible pulls, Daniel. Yeah, Firm is a BGM, so you can only buy her or roll it for 1%. Okay. So I got like one of the worst bases, because there is one really good unit that I remember here. Let's see. Hopefully they all don't have like an evil active skill. This one does have an evil. Okay, let's look at them from here then. So this is this Dark Hierarchy unit that is also exchangeable for 20 units. Dark Illuminate. It's also an evil active skill. 5-1 evil active skill. So this reminds me of the Spider-Man Venom duo unit from Marvel. So for this one, you essentially need 3 copies to make a system. And since each active skill, since each stage gives you a board, it does work out actually. So the first stage, damage absorption is nullified, maximum HP is 1.5, removes logs, gives you 10 dark, heal, and fire, and then it evolves. Second stage for 2 turns. So everything, you're gonna be looping all of the effects. So the cap break. And does it have a cap break? Yeah, the second stage has a cap break. Damage cap for fire and dark becomes 16 billion, and the board becomes 6x5. And removes locks, gives you the board. So yes, basically a looping 16 billion cap break system. You need 3 copies. Is this the best collab announced, or should you hold? I mean, Imperial German and Reinhardt are like kind of neck and neck. I think Reinhardt is slightly stronger. It's much easier to play with. So it depends on how many stones you have available to you. Like, I feel like you can just chill with Imperial German if you want. But Reinhardt, you're gonna be seeing a lot, I feel like a lot more Reinhardts, because that team is a little easier to play with, and it is, I mean, it is easier to obtain, and obviously easier to play with, because you just need to match a light draw and some other combo to like do like almost 300 billion damage, which is similar to Imperial German. I think Imperial German is a little lower because it's like 16 billion. Yeah, that's 288. It's about comparable. I feel like the difference is not that significant. Although Reinhardt can actually pump out a few more billion of like 50 billion more damage, because you also have access to like a 50 billion cap break from Wilhelm every like 3 turns. And with Imperial German, you're pretty much fixed to the 16 billion team-wide cap break. Yeah, Imperial German is still very tanky. Like yeah, they're both really strong. So I feel like you can just chill with Imperial German if you want. Let's see. I mean, these equips look interesting. Too bad I didn't get this one. I mean, I don't know if I'll even use the BDP equip, but yeah, double BDP tape SDR. That's interesting. And that attack buff, that attack awakening also got buffed recently. But I don't know if it matters all that much. I feel like the HP one was probably more impactful, but even then, it has very niche uses, but because it kind of depends on what the base units awakenings are. But yeah, active skill for 3 turns, HP is double, damage output is increase. What does that mean? I think it's targeted attack buff, probably. Cap break is 30. Oh, maybe I think the text is breaking up that sentence, but I think it's a 35 billion cap break for 3 turns. And then 10 LRs are created, and then it charges by 2. I mean, whatever. This is okay for Dark BDP teams, but I don't know. Who's a Dark BDP team right now? Like Shigaraki and Meiluna? I think that's it. And those are not even that meta. Maybe in the future, maybe a unit will care for this, but I don't think this is in high demand at the moment. Solomon, I guess, for like XP farming, maybe. Then this equip is a 10C will follow with a bunch of attack awakenings. Changes the column to 5. Oh no, is it just 3? Oh, it's a fixed sport because it also makes a shape of a musical note of heal. So this might scream ranking, possibly. The cooldown is somewhat low, so you might be able to use it multiple times throughout the ranking dungeon, maybe. It's kind of whatever. And that is exchangeable for 20 units if you want to. These units with 2 Evos, some of them were pretty good. I think the bases were used. Oh no, we didn't see this unit on stream, but this is a cleric, I believe. Yeah, cleric and big shield. So almost basically like a fire main attribute Valentine Alina. I mean, they're a little different because I think this one has a barrel and Alina does not have a barrel. But yeah, this could be useful in the current meta because big shield cleric. This is the one you want. Why again? You mentioned something, but I forget. The equip. Too bad it doesn't disappear because those L's are kind of useless unless you're playing an L team, which only makes me think of Kikuru, but maybe some of the units here can make up an L team. But yeah, for 10 turns, auto heal for 30%. That's not that significant, but I don't know, for some farming build, work. OE Skyfall buff, and then unmatchable, it's a cleric that also heals you. 9 turn cooldown, so it's kind of whatever. You could easily overcharge this. Too bad there's no HP buff. I don't know. You let it carry big shield. It would be a fire one. Water already has a summer unit. Okay, yeah, gotcha. And she also has an Evo. For 6 turns, the attribute absorption, boy's attribute absorption and fire attack power is triple, destroys the shield, 6 turn cooldown. I feel like this is not that great. But sure, looping attribute void for fire BDP. Fire BDP is not that, doesn't have that much support at the moment. Yeah, fire already has, yeah, if you want damage dealers, those fear and subs are maybe better. But yeah, they don't have heal OEs. So if you need the healing, obviously this is probably better. They can equip another BDP equip with a fire sub attribute. Feel like this is not that useful right now. For 1 turn, voids damage and damage cap rate to 70 billion. I mean, it might be useful for something. Sure. Let's see, this is it the TPA? Yeah, we saw this one. TPA, big shield, and not big shield, 40% looping shield with a 24 billion cap break, 6 turn cooldown, and destroys the shield. I don't think it's that bad, but I don't know where to use her right now. The equip looks okay. I mean, double TPA and a 10C. Actually, I think Rem's equip is double 10C and single TPA water equip. This one gives you a haste though by 3 turns. I'm pretty sure Rem's Rem's equip only gives you a 1 turn haste, but it does come with the gravity. Yeah, definitely the Narumi Duo is the one that most people use. Let's see, this Evo I didn't see. For 5 turns, pierces, all allies attack is double, own damage is 24 billion, and the 30% parse gravity, 5 turn cooldown. Okay, looping pierce. I mean, maybe Doma can use this. if you drop Laufey, but then you still have to worry about the water Skyfall. But yeah, looping pierce. Yeah, if you go back to Gyoko, I guess. Oh, but green got a really good one, Irozori. I don't know if you've seen it. They have I forget if it's a cleric, but they have a really good big shield unit. We'll see it in, I think it's coming up next. This equip is good. We don't have a lot of double power break equips. It has water sub attribute, 7C, and a skill boost. And it's a gravity would change the world. That's gonna be annoying if you do overcharge it, but sure, whatever. For farming, it might not be that bad. Gravity and power break, that could be useful. Was it this one? Oh, I think it's the other green one. Let's see, this one, full of utility. Yeah, we saw this one on stream. This is the cap breaker for balance type, and also max HP buff, and can also void attribute absorption for 3 turns. Yeah, I didn't like the cooldown, because it's way too easy to interrupt. Let's see the equip. 4Ls, which is rare. Like, we did see a few equips of these already, but for light. This is for, like, green attribute. Discharges and for delayed effect for 4 turns. Well, delay by 2. For 4 turns, pierces and nullifies damage absorption. Whatever. Feel like, I mean, this is just gonna take away 1 ping from Gikoro, who's the only good, like, farming L team. But yeah, there's a bunch of L units. I don't know if you can make like another somewhat viable L team from here. I kind of doubt it, because I haven't seen that much support. It's like a few equips and like a few other units like this one. Not this Evo. I meant the base. The Evo does what? It's a wood BDP. So garbage already. For 200 damage absorption and attribute absorption are nullified. Gives you one looping roulette on the board and destroys a shield. Fortune cooldown. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but wood BDP has been struggling for a while. 3-0 does bring a few units, wood BDP units, but the team is not that great. And I don't recommend chasing it. Let's see the equip. Put some attribute, double BDP, bind resist, bind clear, also HP and also part break. For 1 turn, 4 becomes 7 by 6. OE scaffold buff, and gives you 21 wood. So it's like the blue one. If you want to max out on combos of one attribute and heal, this could be the thing. Like you could also make maybe super fuas and BDPs or rows. That's good for your Albrecht team. Maybe. Yeah, it's not a bad unit. But yeah, wood does need like a buff. BDP does need a buff. Oh, I did forget to talk about this during my... I did mention it at some point at the beginning of the stream, but I didn't mention it during my stream recap, that they're gonna release a new 6-slot Leighton for BDPs. It will essentially let you bypass defense, sort of like guard break. I don't think they've introduced it yet, but I don't know. Maybe this means BDP teams might be getting a buff soon. But I doubt the ReZero units are gonna benefit from the buff. Let's see, this unit, we did see it before. It creates corpse, which is annoying. There is Auto also from ReZero who create corpse, and he is a little annoying once you play with him. It's way too many combo animations. Damage exhaustion, Boider, and attribute exhaustion Boider, Fortune cooldown. Also clears a walking bind, so it's not too bad. It deals damage and can also help you heal a little bit. Sounds like something that would come from a monster. I don't really follow Monster Hunter, but I think maybe there is one. I feel like every year there's like a new Monster Hunter. So maybe, but we didn't get a rerun last year. Maybe this year. Let's see the equip. Sure, whatever. I feel like they also need to buff the 3-color awakening. It doesn't give you that much of a significant boost for your damage, but this is okay, I guess. This Cloud and Blind and Part Break, a lot of utility, but the active skill kind of sucks because it's not a haste or a delay. But yeah, this is the Evo I meant. But yeah, she's not a cleric. But yeah, she debuffs your adjacent units like Christmas Hathor, but it's only for 1 turn. But she is a big shield on a Fortune cooldown. And this is the first time we have seen a 75% damage reduction shield on a Fortune cooldown. I don't know if we've seen a 5-turn cooldown. I feel like we probably have. But usually the 75% damage reduction shields are on a 6-turn cooldown. But yeah, this unit also cap breaks themselves to 60 billion. But yeah, she's not a cleric, unfortunately. But yeah, a really low cooldown big shield. This is the first one that's on 4 turns, so you know, a little nutty. And she is green, and I don't know. I don't know. Can you even fit this in with Rem and Ram? I don't think so. On Aromido, yeah, essentially is of a 5-turn cooldown. For ReZero, the rolls are 7 magic stones. If you mean for Idol Master, it's a Super GFest, so the rolls are 10 magic stones. Oop. But yeah, maybe if Waterwood, the units with the Waterwood Awakening, maybe, you know, they can benefit from this. I mean, it's definitely very useful. Maybe we'll get more interesting units down the line other than Ram and Ram. And then the last equip, double TPA SDR is really good for turning a unit into an unmatchable recovery unit with the Leighton. So this is pretty good just on those awakenings alone. Like also 3 skill boosts, that's pretty good. Across also, wow. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Then for 13 turns, cap break of the unit to your right becomes 30 billion. Healing is triple, and it's a 3-turn haste also. Okay, this is a pretty good equip. We do have a few 70% shields, but they're all conditional. Yeah. Yeah, this is essentially unconditional. Like, she does debuff the adjacent units, but you could like position her to be within like your utility units, or maybe they're a damage dealer and they might like not care for the debuff at all. Right, yeah, this unit is pretty strong. Like the Evo and the equip. Who are you, Hojo? Okay, Hojo's pretty good. And then the light one, I did mention she was like maybe good for like Fern or for Reinhardt. Because this one, it's a piercer and also gives you a roulette. So if you have like, if you don't manage to get like Valentine, Athena, and also the Julius duo, you could probably use this for as your piercer and solution to like full boards of heal or light. Okay, the equip looks okay, but it doesn't do much. The new block does something. Yeah, they debuffed the whole team now, or was it all subs? They cap break all subs, but they debuff them too. And even though they don't match, but I mean maybe they could. But like Valentine and Ruka and Mitsuki, they can give you a target attack buff, so you can like recover from that. And I'm sure there's, I mean, yeah, there's other units that could probably do that too. Not just those units. You don't just have to combine those two. But yeah, you could find a way where that attack debuff doesn't matter. And then let's see, the Evo does OE Skyfall and also, yeah, balance cap break and triples HP. Might be a little annoying if this is your only solution to like big hits with the triple HP. Because if this is also your only cap breaker, you might not be able to time like a kill. And then you might be forced to like use it to kill someone, and then you don't have it up in time for the big hit. I mean, I'm gonna do like 50. I mean, if I get lucky, I'll stop early. But right now, I guess I'm gonna dip my toes with 50 rolls. Yeah, injury 0. Yeah. So and let's see. There's a poll on YouTube if you guys wanna share. There's 43 votes so far. So a lot of people are going with the like either they're doing somewhere from 0 to 20 rolls. I thought more people maybe we're gonna go a little bit more crazy on this. I mean, 20 rolls is a lot, but maybe you guys, I don't know, we're trying to go after Valentine Athena and on our very short stones, or maybe you got the Imperial Dragon team. You don't feel pressure to get Reinhardt. I mean, there's still 14% that are doing over 60 pulls, so that is a lot. But yeah, 23% are gonna do 21 to 40 rolls, and then 16% are doing 41 to 60. You're definitely just, yeah, there's also pro people that are just gonna buy Reinhardt. One roll is a one multi. I mean, one roll is one single roll. Sorry for if there was any confusion, but yeah, like the first option would be like anywhere from 0 to 4 multis, I guess. But I meant to say like it's only a single pool. So 20 single pools or anywhere from 0 to 20 single pools. You only just came back. Oh, yeah, that sucks. But I mean, it might be a good idea to like maybe skip ReZero then. I don't know. Maybe because Freeran is probably easier to assemble the teams because you can cut down the RNG. I mean, I still think drawing in ReZero is not a bad idea for most people because there are some pretty good equips and units you could get to like maybe support other teams. You got enough for 60? Oh, nice. Best of luck, Angel. And yeah, everyone that's rolling. Only 4 more minutes to go. And Ambitious is only doing 100 sounds. All right. I mean, oh, I didn't see the last equip. Reduces damage significantly for 1 turn, so 75% damage reduction. Removes locks and okay, it's doing something. So it's a fixed board. A little hard to read what the fixed board is gonna end up looking, but this is probably good for ranking, maybe. Maybe not though. Some of these fixed boards are not that useful. Like the hard one, I don't think it's gonna be that useful. This one is the top. And the top row and central horizontal row are changed into light, I think, into heal. So it's maybe the whole board to light, and then just those 2 rows to heal. Yeah, I'm sure some people might be able to do something for a ranking. You're at 255 stones. Think you'll drop around 259. All right, best of luck, Booster. How many equips are good in this collab, and how many teams can you make from the collab? Well, the notable teams are basically Reinhardt and Rem and Ram. But there's also the Beatrice team. It's not that bad. It's very similar to the Rosetta team, but it has a little bit. It has like how much more damage? Because the cap breaks to 16 billion. You still mix it up with Rosetta though. So you could use them together, and it's slightly stronger than Rosetta. The collab is in 3 minutes. You think you have a good vote for Reinhardt, so that's who you're gonna go for. Can you show me some of the really good sub comps from him? Yeah, I'll be showing some on my video, but I do have the images ready here somewhere on my computer. Like I'll show you the I mean, I usually don't tend to use equips because there could be that's even more variants, but this is usually this is probably the strongest Reinhardt build you can make right now. Where is it? I mean, you can see through the timer. But yeah, Wilhelm, Theresia, and then Alina and Valentine Athena. Let's see. You could also, if we get Freeran people, you don't have to use Valentine Athena or Valentine Alina. You could use Fern, Asterie, or the El Cerclia, and the Fern and Freeran duo. Like there was also before, like pre-Valentine in JP, people were using this one with Stars and Stripes and Ferris and Imperial Jamon. And there's also the one that uses 2 Imperial Jamons. Let's see. Here. Hey, Anna Corpana, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to the stream. And good luck if you're rolling tonight. Hopefully you're having a good night. If you don't have 2 Valentine Athena equips, I'm using out on a Self-Reliance Awakening. Maybe. It depends. I've been meaning to check if you can like make up the bulk with like a double team HP equip or something. But if that's all you have, you know, you might be able to make it work. Because who are the units? Usually on Wilhelm you run the Athena equip for sure because he has Self-Reliance. What's her name? Theresia. She only has she has Self-Reliance, but she also has a super awakening resonance, so she doesn't necessarily need Valentine's equip, but some people do choose to use that equip if you want to go with a different super awakening, and then you can activate Self-Reliance with that equip. Valentine Athena obviously would also greatly benefit. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you pretty much want like 2 Valentine equips, Valentine Athena equips, and 1 base ideally. And the collab is live now. We heard the ring. And like always, let me do my roll. Well, the free rolls, and then clear the quest. Hold on. Okay, I can have the timer. So these are like the units I'm mainly after. Okay, we're done with JP. Like I'm not rolling. You know what? Let's do a roll. Maybe I'll get that green unit in one single roll. Ferris is pretty decent. Okay, I got garbage. Get a Pantheon. I mean, it is my first one, but whatever. Yeah, like I play the Rem team here and there in JP. You got Kurgan. Oh, Kurgan, he's not that great. He has like a ranking equip, maybe. Let's see. So usually, yeah, let me go to the home screen. I mean, I think the game is gonna do it for me. Usually, I do like all of the quest rolls because we usually have like 2, if I'm not wrong, or it depends on the collab. So yeah, here's one. Here's another one. Yeah, only 2. So usually I do that, but I don't know. I wanna like kill 2 birds with one stone. So I wanna do the quest also at the same time because you need to clear like the Colosseum, I'm assuming. Absolute or the Descended. Yeah, Cornelius. So I'm gonna actually do a multi. I'll do the free rolls after. So I'll start with one multi and see. I'll try to build a team around whoever I get. Okay. And then I'll do like most of my rolls after I'm done with the quest and the free rolls. Alright, Priscilla, I'm hyped about her. I think she's a pretty decent 40% damage reduction unit. And I do have Bad Bats Kurotobi. I actually, that's the team that I use to clear the Sun title on my JP account. I use Bad Bats team with Priscilla as a sub. Alright, happy with her. So I think everything is 7-star minimum, so I didn't get a single dupe on this multi. Crush, she's a wood BDP unit. Into the garbage she goes, unfortunately. Let's see it. Ooh, I got a duo. Okay, so if you don't have Valentine Athena, this could be your solution as a piercer. Like this unit doesn't do as much damage because the cap break doesn't loop, but it's still a pretty decent unit you can get from this collab if you don't have Valentine Athena. I mean, you need to like have a levitate super awakening, and I'm pretty sure I looked this up, but I think the Tanjiro, not Tanjiro, the Zenitsu duo equip is the only one that has a light sub attribute and levitate. So you probably want to go with that because they don't have a light sub attribute and they could really use a levitate in to be able to triple cap in super gravity dungeons. You get Draven the Grab. Oh, nice! You got an orb skin at least. William Theresia done. Just need Reinhardt. You could just swipe the credit card, Varmiki. Just get it easily for $30. Well, yeah, those are pretty good rolls. Oh, I got a Wilhelm too. But yeah, I mean, Theresia usually uses this equip because again, she has resonance, and so this works with Theresia. So I ideally would want like 2 Wilhelms if I can, but I'm happy with just one. I think maybe I could make a team work. Maybe not the most optimal team, but this is still pretty happy with this. So we got 1 Wilhelm. 4 autos or nothing. Honestly, some people are probably jealous of you because the Ram team, like the perfect one, well, some of the better builds, they have to use 4 autos. Because yeah, the base, you use 2 of them to loop the pierce effect, and also you need the board change. But this unit has self-reliance, and he also needs like levitate to like easily triple cap. And this is one of the few ones that has like a levitate, 2 team HPs, and OE awakenings with a haste active skill. Yeah. So it's very common to see two autos in a Ram team with his own equip. Like sometimes you even see more autos because you can people equip them onto Ram and maybe Emilia too. But the only somewhat annoying part is that he does he gives you 8 corps, which does help like with like high combo absorption shields or combo voids. But it gets a little annoying when you have 8 corps every other turn on your board. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Even if you don't care for the Ram team, this equip is still pretty good because we don't have a lot of equips with levitate, 2 team HPs, and a haste active skill. So this is gonna be very useful for a lot of units that don't have a levitate equip and that also need to like transform other units. Yeah, pretty good. I don't have the duo here. It's whatever. A roach equip? Is that what it's called? But I mean, it does look like an insect. A soda bugs. Why is he carrying a hat? Oh, why is he carrying that? I don't know where the... I watched ReZero, but I don't remember where the bugs come into play. Oh no, he can communicate with animals, I think. I don't know when he talked to a bug though. I don't remember at the moment, but sure. I mean, this multi wasn't too bad. Wilhelm, Priscilla, and Otto. I'm happy with this. So let's make a team, and then I'll do more roles later. Sure. Let's see here. Chronological. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Otto. Here's a. I guess I could leader swap, but I don't really care much for that. A role-based leader. Well, I don't have Reinhardt yet. A rainbow team. That might take a while. Yeah, I need to show also that image to know who to where I can get plus points. Honestly, not a lot of people. Because on JP I only did auto because yeah, Emilia camp only has auto and Emilia. But I'll be doing the Colosseum. So Wilhelm, yeah, Wilhelm, Priscilla, and auto also show up there. You got everyone for how many rolls did you do, barbecue? Oh, congrats, Emma Spencer. 15 pull. That's really early. Did you roll Reinhardt? No, I haven't. I only did one multi. I'll be doing more later after I'm done with the quest. That was 60. Ooh, that sucks, barbecue. Are you done rolling, or are you gonna get more stones? Let's see. This one, it's very demanding because it's also 5 attributes and heal. You got shafted. Ooh, that sucks. Nothing good at all. Abskill. Abyss QL. I mean, this equip, sure, whatever for wood teams, but it's not that great. It's a delay also. A lot of times it's not that useful. I need to match BDPs. Honestly, I might do that unless Priscilla. All right, Priscilla seems easy. You might just buy Reinhardt. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the worst idea if you're comfortable buying bundles. I might just go with my TBA team, which is Bad Bats Pochaco. Although I do want to carry... I mean, can I do this to get plus points? Then I could use Bad Bats, Andrio, or Orb Gen. I have HP buff, which I don't think will matter. I do have Pierce. Oh, Pochaco already does Pierce. And this is shield. I need it like a cleric. I don't think I can carry this through the Colosseum. You know what? I'll just do this. I mean, I'll definitely fit in Wilhelm because what if I do use him? I have a safe trip, Angel Sword. one dungeon. Yeah, with well, what is it? I mean, but if my team sucks so much that I need the continues, I sounds like I'll be spending a lot of time there. I might just do Priscilla and Wilhelm then for plus points. You got Ram, and Ram. All right. I mean, Ram is not that great because she's a wood VDP unit, but you could, I don't know, Ram and Ram. They're kind of useful. They have at least decent equips, somewhat decent if you have TPA teams. I mean, I guess Mitsuki for the cleric. This is cleric, right? Not unmatchable. Yeah, we'll combine. Oh, you have the beard. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's another option for you to try. It's, you know what? I might just do this. I think this works. Should hopefully work for the dungeon itself. Let's see. Oh, thanks for the follow, Alex. You have 480 magic stones. You got Reinhardt and 239 left. So completely, yeah, that's pretty good odds actually. That's really lucky, honestly. I mean, not very lucky, but it's still like you're doing better at that than a lot of people. Do you happen to get Wilhelm and Theresia also? Like with those 200 stones, you could maybe get the Valentine Athena if you don't have any. Yeah, you got both. How many Wilhelms? Because I feel like 2 is the magic number for Wilhelm, and I think just 1 Theresia is fine enough. So Wilhelm, yeah, that's good. Yeah, honestly, if you don't have Athena, it might not be a bad idea to like go after her. Like just roll for fodder, because spending stones on the 7 magic stone machine is a little sus. Like she does have slightly higher rates, but you could just roll for fodder on the 5 magic stone machine, and you know, if you get lucky, you could roll her, and you don't have to exchange that much. Oh yeah, the what's his name? Yeah, the regular dungeon has that mechanic. So we get free continues if you happen to die. I think everyone, does it execute everyone? I feel like I remember on my JP attempts I managed to survive one time. But I feel like to show it off, they probably intended regulars to one hit KO everyone. Let's see, in case there's like a leader swap or something. Leader swap. Who has the aster? Yeah, and you also want to get like yeah, I have the team here, but basically Athena, and you want multiple ones because the light Valentine Athena equip is really good on Athena herself and also on Wilhelm. So if you can even afford to, you might want to go for 3 Athenas and a Valentine Alina. Well, yeah, you have a really strong team already. The only thing that could maybe hinder you in some dungeons is probably the lack of equips, maybe, since you're a new player. You play JP, it's a really good team. Yeah, I feel like farming teams probably run like 100% damage reduction shield or something. You all got the Reinhardt team and Rim and Ram. No, that's really good luck. That sucks for your main. In 7 rolls, that's. I mean, that was a bunch of rolls, but I mean, still did pretty well. I mean, decent enough. If you had to Wilhelm, Reinhardt, Theresia, and the badge unit, do you think you're done? I mean, some other equips are pretty good, but I honestly, if you're, I feel like you could be done with this because there's really nothing else worth chasing. Like the auto equip is really good if you don't have it. For some TPA teams, like Emilia is also decent. But I feel like, yeah, if your goal was just Reinhardt, I would just end it here. Yeah, the 20 skill boost badge is pretty good on Reinhardt teams. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if they want to tackle, because they might be able to tackle some dungeon already as a new player. But is there, I mean, the rate for a BGM is usually 1%. So it's it's not guaranteed. And it is kind of hard to get. But if you mean like, yeah, there's a lot of units that don't have a lot of use. I feel like this might work. I'm doing no assess. Where's the Colosseum? Thank you for the sub, Pop Chicken. Where's my only one Ochako friend? Oh, 0 Reinhardt, that sucks. I mean, how many rolls did you do? But yeah, the duos are also like 1%, right? So it's easy. It's hard not to think that, oh, this could have been a Reinhardt. If only you got lucky. But yeah, that sucks. A cap break would have killed it, but that's fine. That's just fine, whatever. Could have not blocked that, but sure, whatever. We still have the damage absorption from the Pochako transformation. That's good. Oh, that sucks, funds. Yeah, low rarity has some decent ones. I mean, if you're just doing low rarity, like the 7 stars, auto is definitely one of the best ones. And there's a few other ranking equips. I mean, a lot of people do use Anastasia's equip on utility units. There's some decent ones. But probably the only one you want maybe one multiples of is auto. Because levitate, haste, and team HP is a little bit rare. Wait, how many rolls once? Oh, you're about to actually roll the rim, do you mean? Alright, best of luck. I mean, I keep overriding my Priscilla's cap break with the Pochako one, so I can't really do anything about that. That's why I'm not even popping her active skill. Oh, I didn't even read the last part of her active skill. So I need to like clear most of the things on the board. Oh no, negative POEs. I mean Skyfall. I don't have any equips, so I don't have any OEs actually. Not even a Wilhelm? Oh, that sucks. Because even if Gung Ho baits you into buying Reinhardt, no Wilhelm will... I mean, no Wilhelm just sucks overall. He's a really good unit to like give you a really good damage boost on the Reinhardt team. Cloud. I don't think I have a counter for that. Not really. I only see people using her for the team. So you probably won't get that much value out of her, because you basically need to run a system of her to loop the shield and the absorption void. And then at that point, like, you might as well do the whole team then. I mean, the equip isn't too bad. If you have like I remember, because Todoroki doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to good equips that can activate his Resonance Awakening. I think the Ram and Ram equip is one of the few ones that are decent enough on Todoroki. What's the chase? Reinhardt. Reinhardt and Wilhelm and Theresia, basically. But yeah, that cavalry is also pretty helpful against like tanky bosses. Alrighty, almost there. Like, this is taking a while, but were the plus points worth that? Probably. I'll just blow up that. How strong is Reinhardt? I do think he's like slightly stronger than Imperial Draman. Yeah, you could always whip out the wallet if you just want to get the team, but like for now, Wilhelm Wilhelm and Theresia are kind of irreplaceable if you want to make a really strong team. I didn't use I didn't use him also because I didn't have a lot of TBAs. Is it faster? I don't think this is faster than running the Colosseum. There's a lot of thorn, but I think I can heal through it. Well, the other members are in the Valentine machine, which is you want like 2 or 3 Valentine Athenas, the light one, and 1 Valentine Alina. Oh, that sucks. I only have 1 turn of absorption. Are they the 2 best at the moment? Yeah. I still feel like, honestly, I still feel that Frieren doesn't really belong next to Reinhardt and Imperial Jaman. It's still a good team, but I feel like the discrepancy between them is like they should be on different tiers. Like if you're going by tier list, they often put them on the same tier. So I would definitely put Frieren in a tier below Reinhardt and Imperial Jaman. I mean, the Reinhardt team is what I mentioned. I mean, here's a little graphic for it. On my review tomorrow, I'll also share different builds, but this is the most popular one right now that you can make. Oh, sorry to hear, Akema. Did you not get like anything good other than Reinhardt, which maybe that's the only thing you were caring about, but nothing else decent at least? Like Otto again, like I keep saying, like the batch also has a really good equip. Yeah, like at least 2 Athenas, because the equip vanishes, and it's really good on Wilhelm and on her and also on Dark Athena herself. So some things actually run maybe even 3 Valentine Athenas in total. There's a full re-zero. But which other subs? Because you need the Piercer. Yeah, the Piercer could be Julius Duo, as I mentioned. And then the Cleric. I mean, the Cleric is... I guess it could be what's-her-face? Belt? I don't think she's that great, though, because she doesn't provide much outside of being a quick Cleric. I guess you could maybe use Ferris? Hero Tell Multis, 5 Wilhelm, 6 Theresas, and 0 Reinhardts. What was the game you say that was really good? Well, there's like 2, the Auto one and the Subaru and Emilia one. Let's see, can I kill him? Can I one-shot him? Maybe not. The output on this team is not all the way there. You know what? Maybe if I fish out a light combo, I could. Oh, I need to. Okay. I don't think this is gonna. Well, actually, this. Oh, I fucked it up. That's still less than 8 orbs. Alright, at least we got the kill. Because I'm pretty sure if you hit him and you don't kill him, he fully heals. He rolls. Oh, that's really good, sir. At least you don't have to make the trade. Not sure that was worth it, but let's do it again. At least this lion is shorter. I could probably. Oh wait, I don't have tears. So it doesn't work. I want to gravity them maybe twice if I can. I don't think I have enough pace. No, this is 2. This is 2. I think this is. Yeah, this is. She would have been up again. ReZero is really good for dark teams if you run like the what's it called, the Beatrice team, or if you still run Rosetta. She's still it's a pretty good MP unit in my opinion. The Valentine one is a little bit more I guess niche, but maybe you could make use of it. I don't know, the 4x HP buff, and I think the equip has 4x HP and 4x recovery. That could be useful for something. I don't know, they've been doing that for a while now. Like all of the combo, the collab Colosseums make it very easy to rank up. I guess it's also to like attract more players. Oh no, I killed my wife. So I get a cutscene. No, it's only this dungeon. The regular dungeon has unlimited continues. To be like thematic with the anime. I don't know if I need the bulk, but just in case. Like I see somebody getting angry, I pop my HP buff active skill. For the Reinhardt team, not really, because a lot of the optimal comps, they run the attacker badge. But if you don't have that badge, because you needed to get Nike, who is relatively new, you could obviously use the ReZero badge. It's still decent, but I feel like only if you're only care for the what's it called, the Rembrandt team, then maybe getting the badge is almost a requirement. I mean that team can also use some other badge that boosts damage, but I feel like most will benefit. The team to benefit most is not the Reinhardt team from the badge. Yeah, you could also just use the regular HP buffing badge. Also got a cutscene. Oh, with Priscilla. That makes sense. No, no, no. Let's see, hold on. I am where's that? Is Ferris on yeah, Ferris is actually pretty good. Because a lot of times you come to expect an HP, like a bulk buffing active skill from your cleric if you're tackling endgame content, because you need like a solution to big shield. I mean to big enrage hits. Like Ferris is not the only one that has like such active skill, but is a pretty decent one, especially if you match fire, I mean water and wood orbs, because he also does have 4 Ls. Oh, he didn't kill me. I thought he killed you as a preemptive. Yeah, you can get to rank 1k very easily. You usually wanted the Reinhardt team, which of course you didn't get. You did not get the subs despite having all the oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's why I was waiting. Like this morning is when I actually exchanged for my second Valentine Athena and for my first Alina, since we did get the confirmation. I was holding off on the fodder because I kind of wanted to get Mar and Norsa because of the Eclipse. But yeah, I pulled the trigger on the Reinhardt subs, hoping that I will get him. But yeah, the smarter move would have been to wait after my rolls, ReZero rolls. Let's see, damage absorption. Yeah, I do think it's better than Imperial Draman. You pull 5 of the Grandpas. Some of us, well, I did pull one, but some people in chat haven't been able to pull one. You're taking all of them. The damage output is higher, and it's way easier to play with Reinhardt than with Imperial Draman. Well, I guess I will continue for free one time. I didn't have my cleric, and I can't activate my leader skill without awakenings. Oh shit. I let go of my... Okay. Thankfully, there's a free continue again. I let go of my orb too soon. Oh, I remember seeing some people in JP like doing like quote unquote funny clears for this dungeon with like they would just clear the dungeon with like just like a mask or something, and it would take like an hour or something, or even more or so, because that unit doesn't deal any damage. It's an evil man. You got impatient and you made the normal duo team because you thought you had more time before ReZero. Oh, the Norsa team? Oh, that sucks. Like, have you actually pulled on ReZero yet, Hank? I mean, can you even, if you run our stones, maybe? You got the 2 rank. Oh, that's nice, Rosori. You decided to trade for the extra Valentine Athena, so you have 3. Usually 27 rolls, and got 2 pieces I needed, except Reinhardt. We'll pull more later. Oh, best of luck, David. What's the good Athena equip? The light one, because it vanishes, and there's a new, slightly new awakening that we got recently that is called Self-Reliance, and that one triples your stats when you have no equip. So what you want to do with some of those units is put an equip that will banish itself. And that's what Athena does. Her equip does. And it also changes her sub attribute to light. So you will be able to deal even more damage with Athena. Because we do have other equips that banish themselves, but this is the only good one right now that can go on Athena. Oh, nice. You got the Reinhardt. Congrats, little Emperor. You only had enough for a 5 pull. You got the old guy, but nothing else. At least you got the old guy. So one thing down. Hopefully, Reinhardt joins him soon. Pull one Reinhardt. You're going to wait until you get all the free pulls before you buy the pack for another. Oh, nice. At least you got one. How many stones did it take you, Slender? What does the Reinhardt team use for attribute void? They use Theresia. The Grandma, the second unit on the graphic that I have there. And in the future, when we get Frieren, if we do get Frieren, Fern is actually slightly better than Theresia. Oh, 5 Maltas. Oh, that's really good luck. All right, so I should have gotten both rolls, right? Yep, okay. Do I do the same? I might not do the quest rolls on my main. I mean, on my ult. Maybe I'll leave that for later. Let's just get into rolling then. Oh, thank you for watching, Kokoro Chef. Hopefully you're having a good night. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. It's Kokoro Chef Fort, or maybe I'm misreading that. Maybe Coco Pro Chef Fort. Who's the elf next to Reinhardt? Oh, that's a Valentine Alina. She got a new light Evo. You did 35 pulls, and one of the monsters I got was Kurgan, and the HP monster for him or some of these monsters are insane. Oh yeah, but he doesn't see that much use really. He's not a great unit. He might have crazy stats, but you don't really have any like that many places where to actually use him. Good luck on rolls. Thank you. Okay, let's do the free ones then. Okay, so I did start off the stream, well, whenever ReZero dropped with one multi. I managed to get Priscilla, Crush, the Julius duo, and Wilhelm and Otto. So pretty good multi, honestly. Because obviously Wilhelm is good for Reinhardt. This unit would be good if I didn't have the Athena, because this can serve as a piercer and full war change. And this is good for the fire TBA teams. So if you have like Dekugo or maybe Batsmaru, Kuro, like I use her to clear Sun title in my JB account, she's not that bad. And then Otto for the Rembrandt team, but even without using him or using that leader, this equip is still pretty cracked. You're still obsessed with Doma over Imperial Drum? Yeah, Doma is really good for like somewhat easier dungeons because he does struggle with Sun. I don't know if you tackled Sun yet with Doma, but it's a pain. It is possible, but it is a pain. Anything to look forward in the future other than Reinhardt? Well, the Ferris collab also has pretty strong teams, but I feel like Reinhardt is still stronger than those. What's the character with the yellow hair? Oh, that's Alina. You can get her from the Valentine Ram. Like, I recommend rolling the 5 magic one, because if you just want to amass trade fodder, you could, it's cheaper to do there, but she's also exchangeable. But it's a different Evo. It's this unit, but you need to Evo it to the light one. And then Athena is also the fire one, but you want to run the light version for the Reinhardt team. Still no Wilhelm, you pray. So Reinhardt is in Reinhardt tier. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll put up the graphic. And hide this one. And then we can start keeping track of what I roll. You're getting shafted. Hopefully I am taking all of the good luck then. No, but really, hopefully your luck turns around soon. All right, let's see how I do. Hopefully I don't get shafted too, because I got shafted in JP. Even though I didn't have that many stones at the time, but I don't know. I was hoping for a Reinhardt, and he never came. 13 multi for Reinhardt. Oof. I mean, that's still okay. It's not that bad. All right, so let's do the free one. The free ones I don't like to market on the graphic here because those are. Oh, I also have the Awakening badge machine, but I don't like to mark it here because they didn't come from the RAM. So if I do get something, I'm not gonna mark it from the free rolls. Okay, so everything is 7 stars, so this is not, doesn't really mean anything, this animation. But another Wilhelm. Sorry for those that are struggling without rolling him, but I got 2, which again I think is probably the magic number, because this is a very commonly used, this equip is very commonly used on Theresia. But you want like two Wilhelms at least. All right, let's go for the free rolls or quest rolls. Oh, you find a theater that's still playing. Okay, I'm actually surprised, David. But yeah, the movie was pretty hype. I didn't watch it in theaters, but it's probably a whole other experience in theaters with a huge screen. I'm not too excited about Sirius. She's I put her like in the same tier as the blue guy, the blue TPA guy. Ureban, I think is his name. Somebody just mentioned him, because this unit is also like a 2-turn orb generator, but she doesn't override orbs, and she honestly she might not be a bad leader. Like, she could be a decent leader if you have like a, I don't know, like a unit that gives you bonus combos, like a lot of them. Because she is kind of strong, but I feel like yeah, it's difficult to make it work as your orb gen. You're close to 100 pulls, no Reinhardt. Oh, that sucks, Bob. Okay, let's see how I do in the RAM after this quest roll. Three rolls of dupes. You're not okay. Yeah, that sucks. But imagine it could have been 3 Reinhardts. I don't think you would be complaining then. And it's yet another Wilhelm. So I rolled 2 free Wilhelms already. I'm sorry if anyone's missing Wilhelms. I would gladly trade this for a Reinhardt. It was you, Akiyama, right? Sorry. If you go about rolling the badge and see how there's 65 stones left, and you have a lot of free stones coming up. Yeah, the monthly quests should be here very soon. But at least if you guys want to pull more, you know, you could always do so then. All right, let's see what the machine has in store for us. So again, I already did a multi, so this is the second multi. Okay, 3 dupes, 2 chances, another Wilhelm, 2 chances for Reinhardt. Okay, I guess I marked this one. Okay, all isn't too bad. Although on this account I don't have what's his name, the Kubakugo, because this unit is could be decent on that team. Wait, I'm trying to moving a few things on my desktop. Give me a second. You bought Reinhardt, you're just missing the grandma after 300 stones. That sucks, but eventually you might, if we get Fern, you could also purchase Fern, and she's like a slightly better grandma. Don't forget to collect technicals and normals before reset. Oh yeah, that's also a really good source of stones in case anyone hasn't done that. Oh, two of them. Ooh, second auto. That's not that bad. Again, maybe I'll be able to make the Ram and Ram team here too on this account. But I got, yeah, two alls and one Subaru, who unfortunately sucks. He's not that great. He cuts you to 80% down. She cuts down, yeah, reduced by 80%. But he does orb gen a row, which is interesting, but I doubt this will be all that useful because you could use other orb generators like Bad Bat's Goten if you care for rows, because this unit doesn't heal you. You need like some other way of healing in the team. The your team is looking janky right now. Reinhardt, Valentine Athena, Valentine Alina, Paladin Moon, Imperial Jamon, and Izao. Izao is doing what? Because otherwise, who got there? The Piercer, right? No, Athena does the Piercing. Attribute absorption? No, yeah, damage cap rate for attacker. Yeah, I guess you do have the HP buff cover with him. I guess it works. Who can replace Wilhelm? Honestly, Wilhelm is kind of a flex spot. I've even seen some people put like a third Reinhardt there for more damage and orb gen. But because Wilhelm, you could, even though the 2x HP buff doesn't let you tank like a big hit sometimes. For some of the big hits, 2x is enough. But you could honestly put anyone else that you want that can deal damage, preferably. But yeah, damage cap for attacker. Yeah, Wilhelm's assist is pretty decent. It's I mean, there's probably better ones, but is decent on Theresia. If you're running the resonance super weakening on her, you pull Reinhardt from the edge. Oh, well, I never really talk about those bundles, but I feel like those are not that worthwhile because there's a lot of garbage in there in those $20. Because you could have bought the Reinhardt bundle just for $10 more. They could have guaranteed that. Yeah, the equip is really good because it's banishing levitate, right? But yeah, two alls. I will be getting one. I just need to like sell some Tamadras. You love gambling. You love gambling. Understandable. Oh, Tensi. I mean, it's still really good. Banishing Tensi with SDR and a little bit more bulk. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting at least one. I think most boxes can benefit from the equip, and the base is okay for certain dark teams. Okay, second multi wasn't too exciting. I mean, I did get an auto on my second Wilhelm, so it wasn't the worst. Yeah, gambling with bundles. Okay, 4 chances at Reinhardt. Let's see it. Okay, Anastasia. She's a big shield unit with a lot of utility. Not too bad. I don't know if I'll be if I have somewhere to use her. Like, I did show a team where she gets used with Ram, I think, and I think some Beatrice teams could actually make use of this. But I don't plan to use those leaders, but we'll see. Maybe they'll show up. Yeah, that is what I mentioned for Pono, the MP unit. Because that way Pono will gain a main attribute ping, and she cap breaks to 60 billion with a single attribute. So if you're able to deal damage with her, which might not be every dungeon because her damage multiplier isn't that great, But yeah, you will be able to deal 120 billion damage with a single Pono. Beatrice doesn't. I feel like I've seen a few ones. Like there's definitely variations, but it could be useful because she deals with damage absorption. If you're not running like Armageddon, you might run that unit to deal with that and the big hits. But yeah, the team that I show with Beatrice, I'm pretty sure doesn't use the... Well, actually, I might have it here somewhere. Let me make sure. Where is Beatrice? Yeah, I'm not using... Yeah, I don't have Anastasia in that team. Message retracted. Oh. First time I see that on YouTube. You pull everything except the sister. Wait, which sister? Oh, the Ram or Rem? I got a Rem, which I'm not really excited for. It's not Reinhardt. That sucks. Okay, so I got one Anastasia, which is not here. Just all? Alright, this is not that great. Not a great multi. Oh, you mean the grandma. Yeah, a lot of people still use Beatrice with Rosetta for the big board. So hopefully it's way easier to run to reach 14C. First probably you got the wood light, the light wood. We're gonna be able to put on Reinhardt. I mean, basically anything that can activate resonance. Usually people use something like Halloween Sonia because it is Dragon Time, light attribute, and it does give you OEs. But honestly, he does a lot of damage already, especially if you're running the attacker badge. Like you might need to run like a 7C plus or a 10C equip on him if you don't have that badge, but he can run a lot of things. You just make sure to match the attribute and at least one monster type. Well, Theresia right now doesn't really have a good replacement, but Wilhelm, you could use another Reinhardt. Or anyone that boosts your damage, or maybe another HP buffer, but preferably that you could put something that boosts your team damage output there. Yeah, you don't have to overcharge Reinhardt. It is a little bit of a wonky choice to have a unit with both self-reliance and resonance because you can activate both, but at least you can choose with him. All right, let's do another one. Like in the future, Theresia can be replaced by Fern. Another Wilhelm. Okay, I'm getting too many Wilhelms already. I free rolled 2, so I have 5 in total. Reinhardt? No, I got Ferris. It's not bad. Like I mentioned, decent cleric and HP buffer. At least I have all of the mid-priority units for the Ram team. I probably want a few more autos though, preferably. but at least Emilia is exchangeable and Ram is also exchangeable. Another Ram. Okay. Please be Reinhardt. No, it's another wood BDP unit. I don't care for you. Okay, Garfield, aka Gorgeous Tiger. He's like the leader for the wood BDP team that you can make from here, but this one is really difficult because this unit would have benefited from having also self-reliance and resonance, but since he only has self-reliance and his sub-attribute doesn't match, you pretty much have to overcharge him with a banishing equip that also grants you a wood sub-attribute, preferably to like max out your damage. And there's not a lot of options for wood. So this unit kind of sucks right now. And it's not gonna be good in the future either, from what we know right now. How long did JP wait for to get free RN? I think they went ReZero, then Valentine, and then free RN. So we are probably gonna have a gap. We're not gonna get immediately free RN. So we might get like a 2-week gap or something like that. But I mean, what else happened beforehand? I mean, what else could happen? What can they fill out those 2-week tweet with? I believe I guess Sand Dragons, maybe if we get them early. That could happen after ReZero, and then yeah, we go Sand Dragons, free RN, and then Chibis, possibly. I don't know, but I still think we're not gonna get immediately free RN right after ReZero is over. ReZero team. We missed the ReZero team. You get everything on your wanted graphic except Drum and Ram Duo, all, and of course Reinhardt. Oh, that sucks. I mean, maybe you can even make use of all if you don't have a Deku Bakugo. I don't remember if you do, Bookster. But yeah, Ram and Ram, like I mentioned, you could make a team, and at least she's exchangeable. Like the team is okay, but it will struggle in the next endgame dungeon, unfortunately. You need one more auto and Reinhardt, and you have 1300 stones. Should you keep going? I mean, honestly, maybe. Because I feel like the rest of the events coming up right now that we know of are not that exciting. So going after, I forget if you have Imperial Gem on Buns, but I feel like Bob is saying keep going. Maybe don't listen to Bob all the time, but in this case, I think he might be right. You got the placing of rain in your wallet. You hope we get Sand Dragons. It would be a really good, yeah. I mean, I think regardless, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get free RN right after ReZero is done. It depends what you like, Hank, because both teams are kind of like on the same tier. I still maintain that free RN is not as strong as Reinhardt, but she's still kind of meta. She can easily clear the next endgame dungeon. The issue is that is a 10 magic stone machine, so if you want to go for free and then maybe go light on ReZero. And I feel like Freyan probably has a few more useful stuff, like because outside of Reinhardt, a lot of the units you might not actually have any use for. I feel like Freyan probably as a whole, the machine probably has more value, but it is more expensive. You don't care for Freyan so bad? Alright, best of luck, Buns. So which characters you are set to fodder in the collab? You got the blue guy that looked releases in every single aspect. The TPA one, yeah, I feel like maybe keep one, because the equip could be useful for a ranking. I will have my review up tomorrow, and usually at the end, if I don't mention a unit, because I show an icon also as I mention them. If you don't see a unit there, I usually tend to think that you can like safely get rid of them. If you're in a tough spot, then you need fodder. I feel like if they're not there, you could like use them as fodder. But yeah, that will be up tomorrow. Who else is Fear and Rem is useful? Yeah, Hyther and Crampon are exchangeable units, and Hyther is a decent utility-based cleric, and Crampon is a decent fire unit that also gives you a big shield. And he has like a looping cap rate for 24 billion. So he's not a bad unit if you don't mind the fire attribute, or if you can change him actually with like a Echidna or Seria in that dungeon. Reinhardt better be the second. Hopefully he does come to you, but we have to give Reinhardt divine blessing in this game. the drain your wallet blessing. He's still calling. It's just funny because I've been looking at Sambon again, and they do keep translating the name to Campon too. You got to Reinhardt, but you roll a lot. At least you got Reinhardt. And you already have like 3 or 4 Beatinas already, right, Math Professor? So you kind of have like all of the cookie cutter subs. Now the issue will be like finding good equips if you don't have them. Also Stark, yeah, Stark is good also, similar enough to Crampon, but his camp break is only for 1 turn. Oh, you're saying there's nothing that notable apart from those? I mean, I feel like obviously Fern is good for Reinhardt. A lot of the yeah, there's that really good equip, the one that vanishes and gives you 3 team HPs and an SZR. There's also the farming cross leader unit system that you can make. There's some decent stuff on the lower already. There's the unit with 5 dungeon boosts. If you don't have Camillas, you could maybe get a few of those. There's the other fake Thanos 50% gravity unit that you could get also. There's some decent stuff in Farran. Yes, you're lacking some equips. Yeah, I think you might soon be able to tackle every dungeon in the game, Matt Professor. You did 700 on this. Are you done though, Bob Chicken? Because you did get them from a bundle. But are you going for a second one? You get on the F when you lose Path Index. What a sad moment. I'm not familiar with too much with that one app. You don't roll in, but you kind of want at least 1 Beatrice. So that it sucks because she kind of was meant to be exchangeable. I don't know why they didn't make her exchangeable, because everyone else in that draw already is exchangeable or a bundle unit. You call up title, you're forced to die in the dust. Why, I haven't done it yet, because it doesn't give you a free roll. I'll do it eventually. If you go for the second, you just drop 30 bucks. Yeah, you might even get it for free, so yeah. Best to hold off. But you could always camp. Just club your second Athena with your free pulls. Nice. Need to stop 900 stones. 0 Reinhardt. Oh, that is a lot. So you got like what, 400 stones left? Like it could be another 900 stones without Reinhardt. But I know what Bob is probably gonna say. So I'll let him say it. You need time to roll Ram. Best of luck, Karkite. So you just got 1 Reinhardt, 2 Beatinas, 2 Wilhelms, 1 Theresia. If I was to exchange Alina, would I be good for a yeah, that's really good. Yeah, probably not a good idea to go for the third Beatina. You can still make a really good team with those units. Time to get your fair. Alright, best of luck, Angel. Let's see. Okay, let's do another multi. I did mark everything, right? I think so. I haven't seen Rem. Oof, only 1 non-dupe. That sucks because I don't have a single Reinhardt. Oh yeah, this is pretty bad. Oh, there's Ram. Speaking of Ram, here's Ram. I'm not really that interested in her team because it's very it's not that flexible, and you kind of need like 4 Rams, or like you need like to run 2 of the badge unit. You could also run the new Valentine D Naivo. I don't think it's that great. The equip is okay because it's like a gravity and a haste, and the awakenings are also pretty decent. What's a good equip for Wilhelm besides Beatina? Right now we don't really have anything that enables his self-reliance awakening, but you could put anything else really that gives him like a damage boost. Because you would want to like counteract the fact that you're not activating the Self-Reliance Awakening with like an equip that gives you like team HPs or something, and maybe a Lights of Attribute also. I need to keep in the Valentine so I can exchange for a second Athena. I mean, it depends what you have, but generally the newer units in that were introduced this go around, they have at least like a decent equip. I do have a review if you want to look at it. At the end, I mentioned some units, and those are usually the ones that I think are worth keeping, and everything else I think you can use as fodder, because it's better to well, that graphic is probably faster than me mentioning which one is you can like safely trade off. But yeah, I mean, at least I have one rem equipped. I might use it. Install your rem. Sorry, Karka. If you roll a Reinhardt, maybe I'll exchange you for this. Oh, this was up at multi. I mean, rem was okay. First rem, it wasn't too bad. That's on the second MP unit. I might get it. If you're gonna play the dark teams, I would get a second one, because then you can keep one as an equip and then one as the base to use. Is that equip? Which one is that one? 13350. Yeah, that one is actually really good on Alina. That is Felt's equip, and sometimes the team doesn't have enough SVR, I think, if you run certain subs. So this one helps cover like reach full SVR, and also the SDR Awakening, because Balance and Alina is gonna be usually the unit with the assist recovery removal latent. So you wanna, for some dungeons, for like Sun, you want 4 SDRs. So that SDR Awakening is gonna be very useful, because this one also enables Alina's Resonance Awakening, because it is a light dragon type equip. How many power bonuses do you need for Reinhardt? Reinhardt is what? Is it 1.4 or what? Let me check. But let me see. He is 1.4. So if you divide 100 by 1.4 times 1.4, 1.4, that is 51%, meaning that you need, usually the base drop rate is like 10%. So you need like at least 4 or 5, depending if the drop rate is 0. So you need like 4 or 5 bar break awakenings on the team to guarantee that the parts drop, because the drop rate is not the same throughout all of the dungeons. Some of them is like basically 0, but a lot of the times in endgame content it's like 10%. Who is the red orbs in the orb skin? Amelia? Let me see. Wait now. Here. I believe that is Amelia, no? Yeah, it's Amelia. Dram took her spot on the blue orb. It doesn't look like her. I was thinking maybe it's Priscilla, but no, I'm pretty sure this is Amelia. Rolls was 1 from clearing dungeon. You got 2 Reinhardt. That's insane. Congrats FF for shop. You got Wilhelm also and 2 Rem. Who else should you chase for? You have 1 Bound and Athena and 2 Alina. Theresia right now is the best option to deal with attribute Astrosion Void shields. It sucks she's mid priority, but oh, I also haven't gotten her. That sucks. I've done 25 rolls and I haven't seen a single Theresia. Right? Yeah. I do have 5 Wilhelms though. Assist and latents. I mean, I have that image which is only the subs, It depends because I mean, usually you're gonna see like at least 2 Valentine Athena equips. Reinhardt, you mainly, basically anything that enables his self-reliance equip. Awakening should be good enough. And then Alina, the Felt equip is really good. And yeah, Wilhelm would run be Athena. Athena herself would run her own equip. And then, what's her name? Theresia would run Wilhelm's equip. Or something else, because I'm not sure if you can fully transform. I think you can. But with that setup, I think it works. And then tomorrow on my review, I'll be linking to like a playlist with Reinhardt teams that you could maybe use as inspiration, because it kind of depends on the dungeon, like what latency you want. Maybe some equips are better than others in certain dungeons, because it kind of depends. But those equips and those units are usually a really good starting point. You got Rem and Ram. Should I exchange for a second one? I mean, you could, but I feel like you already have a Reinhardt team. Maybe it's time to save up, Professor. I feel like Reinhardt will carry you for a while now. Like that team is okay, but Reinhardt is like on a whole other tier. It depends how you feel about, like, maybe you'll get tired of playing Reinhardt and you want some variety. So if you have the fodder, I could maybe agree that it's not a bad idea to exchange, as long as you have like 1 Ferris and like 2 or 3 or 4 autos. Yeah, sorry, we can literally ignore the equip. Void with Brain Team. Yeah, you could do that, yeah. It's definitely beginner friendly in that way. If you run the 20 skill boost badge, you have 1 auto. Yeah, then it's not. I don't really recommend going after Rem if you don't have like at least 3 autos. Honestly, 4 is probably the ideal number, but I've seen some teams run more autos because their own equip is really good on themselves, and sometimes you see autos equip also on Rem and Ram. Oh, nice. I forget. Did you're waiting, right, David, to roll? Vision Super. What about his second active? Yeah, the 1 turn 100% void active skill. Definitely wacky. I don't know where it'll be useful, but it is interesting. Okay, so 25 rolls down. Not a single Theresia. No Reinhardt. No badge, which would also save me exchange fodder, but I probably have a lot of garbage already to exchange away. All right, back into the mines I go. Was it one chance at Reinhardt? Please be Reinhardt. One more. Oh. And it's Felt. Oh, I missed that. But yeah, somebody brought this up. This equip. This is pretty good on Valentine Alina because it is a light dragon type, and Alina has resonance. And obviously SDR means that you can have up to 4 essentially 4 skill delay resist on her. So pretty useful for like the Sun dungeon or the Storm dungeon where enemies will delay you for like 4 turns. Storm delays you by 5 at some point, but it's manageable, I guess. I mean, 4 is better than 2 SDRs. Oh yeah, you said you were gonna wait. Okay. Yeah, and it's also a haste active skill, so yeah, definitely useful with 2 skill boosts. Oh my god, this is pretty bad. Okay. I mean, I am upset that I'm not getting Reinhardt. I mean, if Reinhardt were missing from the RAM, I probably wouldn't roll this much. Because then the strongest team in this this collab would have been the Ram team. And honestly, I mean, knowing what we know is that Ram is kind of gonna struggle on the next endgame title, then I wouldn't have gone that crazy for Ram. Oh, I missed you got her on the first multi-card guide. Congrats. But yeah, back to sleep on the Ferrin. Alright, I'm still awake and rolling. You just rolled Reinhardt and Ram? Oh, that's really good. Ram or Ram? Ram isn't that great. 2 chances at Reinhardt. But there's still a bunch of units I'm missing. Like on my graphic here alone. Oh, it's another... whatever. This is an auto healer, a walk-in bind clear. Yeah, this is not gonna be that useful for me and for most people. I think I've only seen like a plus limit breakthrough team use this, but that team wasn't that great because it only had like 2 training slots. Oh, I got 2 of her. Okay, 4th auto, I think. It's either 4th or 3rd. Well, 3rd on my graphic, but maybe did I miss one? It's another useless guy. Like this guy might be okay as a ranking equip because he has 2 tacos, 2 perfua, and he does give you a board with nails. Like this could be useful for like a ranking in the future, maybe. What the hell is... I'm jealous, Buns. Or I get the Re-Zero badge or attacker badge. You need to get Nike from a super gat. Yeah, from a GFest. She's only obtainable from a GFest right now. The Re-Zero badge you need to exchange for Emilia and Subaru and Emilia. You might have enough fodder to make the exchange, Professor. You happy with Rosetta? Yeah, Rosetta's still decent enough, at least for Sun. I'm trying to skip as few collabs as possible now. Well, I usually tend to skip some. I don't know. I'll see how the rest of my rolls go, but it seems like I might have to maybe save my stones for free run. Yeah, 3rd auto. Oh, 2nd felt. You could also maybe make a swipe system with the felt, because she does give you like a swipeable throw basically. Like if you manage to hit 10C, you could like swipe through some easy dungeons probably. Let's see. 1 chance at Reinhardt. Another fell. So I got a Julius. He has an interesting... I mean, he has decent coverage for absorption voiding. And also destroys the shields. On essentially a 5-turn cooldown with Field Charge Awakening. He has also the Neo Rainbow Awakening. EMM. I don't really have like all night to play EMM. And I'm definitely not as good to like play that to match like 5 attributes every board. But maybe I should practice. Try to get better at the game. Okay, like this is another OE stacking equip. Doesn't seem that special, but this one at least I guess has a part break. How many stones we get from renewals? I believe it's close to 380 something. I forget. I think during one of the streams, one of their streams, they show the graphic with how many in total, and I also, when I stream my stream recap, I also showed the graphic. I think it's like 380 something. Another Wilhelm, another Feld. All right. This is not looking that great. But just, I guess, just 2 more multis. That was how much I decided to spend on this stream. I was gonna, I can still make, I clear the monthly quest. Oh, this is no Reinhardt here. Fort Auto, I guess I could play Rem and Rem. Like pretty much the optimal Rem and Rem team, even though I don't have a Rem and Rem copy yet. And then the last one that I was planning, let's see it. Oh, just dupes again. Maybe you cannot jinx yourself, Little Emperor, because I took 2 more autos. Like, I definitely have enough autos. 6 autos. All right, I mean, I guess my only hope is to free roll Reinhardt. I guess he really doesn't want to join me, because he did cock me in JP, and now it happened in NA also. Oh yeah, still not Theresia for me. Yeah, so even if I had Reinhardt, Theresia is still out there. Will I buy him? No. Like, usually the only bundle that I buy is the $5 bundle. But yeah, I took all of your autos and all of your Wilhelms. Because in total, and all of your Rams also, if anyone is actually after her. Actually, let's see how many do I have? This screen. Oh, 7 Wilhelms in total. 6 autos. Damn, 5 out of Beetlejuice. Look at all of these dupe. Only 1 Priscilla. That's interesting. Also. I guess I also at least got Ferris. It would have sucked if I missed Ferris too, because then I wouldn't be able to complete like the cookie cutter Rem and Ram team. I used 350 stones. I did 50 pulls in ReZero. But yeah, I think unless the free rolls are very kind to me, I'm pretty much done with ReZero. And it sucks, but I'm living without Reinhardt. At least for now. And I was so excited because this morning I exchanged for my Bialina and my Beatina. My second Beatina. You know what? You know who's been stealing all of my luck is my alt. Because my alt rolled 4 Imperial Dramons. It rolled Narumi. It rolled Deku Bakugo. And on this account, due to that, I don't have a lot of stones. But I'll do a few rolls. Oh, there's also the batch roll. I could do that too. Imagine free Reinhardt. Oh, Ferris is good. Alright, let's just go into the RAM. Let's do a few multis. Let's see how it does. Yeah, I do basically have two mains. Because I've been playing my alt more, because it has the interesting leaders. Yeah, duo, not bad, but not really gonna use that, I don't think. I mean, it depends what the units are. Oh, Amelia. I also didn't get Amelia on my main account. But she is exchangeable for GFest. I got 2 Amelias. Okay. If you wait for my review tomorrow, the units that I won't mention at the end, I feel like those are easy targets to use as fodder. Okay, don't care for her. At least I guess my ult could put up Amelia as a leader. I just have to get 2 Ram and Rams on my main. Subaru, he's kind of garbage also. Alright, let's do another one. Yeah, my main account is also in the Toma era. No dupes, so high chances of Reinhardt. Nope, is Furious. Nope, get oh, I forgot to mark this. Not my ult. So I got 2 Amelias, 1 Priscilla. I forget what else I got on the last multi, but I don't think it mattered. Did you catch up? Yeah. Pretty excited for the new season that will be starting soon. Okay, Wilhelm. That's good. Hopefully I get a Reinhardt here also. Let's see it. Nope, it's Ram. Unfortunate. Okay, come on, Reinhardt. At least bless me here. Nope, it's all. But yeah, at least on this account I do have Deku Bakugo, so I could actually maybe use this. Oro is really good to keep. He has a really good equip. I wouldn't exchange any copies of him away. 2 dupes. Okay. What if you have 6? Even then, actually. The equip is really good. Okay, I got that absorption boider. It's not that bad. Oh, here's another auto. And I got a dupe. Okay, I'm getting all of the autos. Another Priscilla too. And then the last unit is... Because I think I'll leave it at this. Oh, there's the Theresia I was missing. Well, the Dark Evo isn't that great. It's also like an origin system you could maybe use somewhere. But obviously the highlight is a Light Evo. Because it attribute absorption border for Reinhardt. You got 9? If I were in your shoes, I would probably keep like 3 of her and that's it. Maybe 4. Because maybe at some point you might want to use a system of her to like swipe something. And I would always keep 1 as an equip. Because it's decent on Alina. Valentine Alina. But honestly, if you don't care for the system, because I cannot doubt it will ever be that useful, I would maybe just keep 2 as equip. You would like to keep 8 autos, not gonna lie. Can do 2 less. Yeah. Like obviously like 8 is overkill, but I have seen some teams with like 5 autos in the team. You have no idea what equips is, but no way you use 6 of her. The auto equip, look, there's not that many equips with levitate, 2 team HPs, OEs, and haste active skill. There's like maybe 2 or 3 more, and you can get them right now. I think like one of them is Marble, and it doesn't even have OEs. But this is really good on any unit that needs levitate, basically. Because yeah, the haze, the skill boost, and for auto, this is the only good balance wood equip because he has resonance. What about equips for Reinhardt? Like I was mentioning, the felt equip is good for Bialina. You probably, if you roll for Reinhardt, you probably have a few felts, hopefully. But yeah, the Valentine Athena equips are kind of premium. But maybe you could get away with any other equip that has a light sub attribute and like some bulk. And then for Theresia, you ideally, well, a really good equip is Wilhelm's equip, if you have it. For Reinhardt himself, just basically anything that activates resonance should be good enough. If you're not using the attacker badge, you might need to use like a 10C equip or a 7C plus equip on him though, to make sure that he triple caps. I see the chart in GameGeek using all of the OE awakenings instead of the sync and giving her Athena equip. I mean, that is an option, but a lot of times if you don't have that many B Athenas, you could just use that Wilhelm equip. Because I feel like only one of that awakening is not that useful. Like I tend to think that's not that useful of an awakening, but I guess having both resonance and what's it called, and self-reliance means that guaranteed one of them will be useless. So I guess I see why they would also choose that. But a lot of times I do tend to see Theresia with self-reliance. I mean resonance. Yeah, you can use the color badge, Professor. You might not be able to triple cap on maybe some dungeons or some units triple third attribute, but the team should be still very, very solid, like really strong. Gotta go have a good stream. Oh yeah, I haven't played Slay the Spire that much yet. I saw that your question, but I forgot to answer it. Sorry, Carkite. But yeah, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll play, but yeah, today I was very busy with trolling. We're gonna farm Drummer. Probably the Colosseum. I don't know how easy it is to farm, but I mean, he can tackle any dungeon. They do tend to be buffed because even if they get buffs, usually they're not that consequential because Gonko obviously wants to push new units to make you like roll or buy them. So yeah, usually they tend to suck. But sometimes they do get a really good Evo like Valentine Athena. Like Valentine Athena is not that old because she was introduced maybe 2 years ago, or was it last year? But yeah, she got a new Evo. I mean, if you go by that also, Giyu from Demon Slayer, he wasn't that great. Maybe on release he was, but eventually he got a really, really strong Evo. Any gameplay? I didn't get Reinhardt. So I don't know if I can. I could maybe, I'll see if I can exchange for Rem and Ram. Actually, I could play Rem and Ram on my JP account because I have that team set up already. Yeah, that's the team. Let's get. I think I also have a graphic. I mean, I'll have a graphic on my video too. But the team, where is it? Ram. But yeah, it is basically just that. And yeah, the damage output is still really good. Like it's higher than some leaders. It is technically higher than Imperial Dramon, no? Because he is around, yeah, I did the math before. It was like 288 billion damage. Like this is a good team, but the only bad thing is that the healing is a little bit sus in the next dungeon. But this can clear stun easily, I think. You just have to have this in bulk. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue because you have a full board changer that and you're very likely to have a TPA awakening to be able to deal damage to. Like it doesn't have any unit that can bypass that can counter that mechanic, but it shouldn't kill you. What's the timestamp? You mean on my Valentine review video? At the end, I do like a whole thing with where I show the icons for all of the units. You could just maybe skip through it until I think after I'm done talking about those units, I talk about like future events. So just before future events, if you don't see the icon on screen, I feel like those units are probably easy fodder. Is the badge worth it? The badge has a really good equip. Yeah, let's look at it now. The puck equip is really good on like Ferris or other units that can heal. Oh wait, it's up here. Because he has a heal OE plus and a 10C and a haste active skill. I feel like this alone might be worth the exchange, even if you don't care for any ReZero team for the badge. Because this equip is pretty great, in my opinion. Oh, please hide the image. Sorry. But yeah, because the next dungeon is focusing on recovery, the Rem and Ram team is not gonna fare that well. Like, I think I've seen only one clear and with the Rem Ram team, and it didn't look easy. And I'm pretty sure it was a very specific team. Yeah, I'm also gonna get one. I'll definitely get one on my main account. I have a lot of garbage. On this account, you know what? Let's do one last multi. I feel like I'll just save for the maybe Farron on this account. Oh, 4 chances at Reinhardt here though. Another Ferris. I did free roll 1, I think. Right? Oh, the blue guy. Don't care for you. Come on, Reinhardt. Could this be it? Maybe. Okay, Ram. At least I got the orb scan. Okay, 2 chances. Nope, it's Beetlejuice. Yeah, last chance. Come on, Reinhardt. No, it's fouled. Alright. I think that's it then. I do have a Ferris, right? Yeah, I free roll a Ferris. Yeah, I'll call it there for my ult, definitely. My main, we'll see what the free rolls will get me, but otherwise, yeah, they didn't do too well on this rolling session. My friend is actually gonna pull also, so give me 1 second to contact him. I don't know how much he's gonna pull, but let's see if he is actually luckier than me. Oh yeah, Imperial German, it could definitely make use of that the badge equip due to the heal OE. Yeah, for the next title. Yeah, you could also use the T. Yeah, sorry, I saw your question, but I forgot to answer. The T awakening is definitely an option on the Rem Ram themselves. Because yeah, it does help with the healing, but healing is really rough on the next endgame dungeon. Not in Sun, in the next the Storm title challenge. But yeah, you could use either. They give you decent bulk, both of them. All set does give you more though. And I feel like with Ferris, if you put a good equip on Ferris, you can probably out heal Thorn Orbs, and you don't really gain that much from the afternoon tea awakening. Just before I talk about future events, I mean, sure, I could. Let me see, pull it up. But it's just towards the end. Like I always do like the final thoughts section at the end, and then close to the end before I talk about end game. I mean the future events is where I show the units that I think are the most notable out of the collab or RAM. And if I don't show it, then I feel like you can order off anything that's not shown. So basically at 1826 is where I show a few units for the Valentine video. And I will be doing the same for ReZero. But I mean, I already kind of gave a review for the units that I pulled. Yeah, like, I mean, try to use your own discretion, but in my opinion, I feel like if I didn't show it, it's not that important. And if you are really stressing over fodder, then I feel like those units can be the first ones on the chopping block. At least 2, Jimmy. I don't know if you can afford 3, but 3 is a good number if you can afford that. But I definitely feel like at least 2 is really good. I mean, you don't really need to counter small board spawns, because you could just match five light orbs will still give you a row, so you can still activate his later skill. Like, he doesn't really care for that. I have a good Akiyama. Maybe our luck will change soon. And let me get my friend stream going so we can watch his rolls. Is now good. Yeah, this collab is really strong, and you can make a pretty strong team out of it. And you might be able to quickly clear a lot of like somewhat endgame content. Like the very latest dungeon might be out of your reach due to like not having like the optimal equips. But if you manage to lock out and get Reinhardt, you can make a really strong team. I don't know if people still do the whole reroll end thing, because it is very time consuming. But I guess you could maybe do it. Oops. You could maybe do it with this collab. Let's see. Let me pull up my friends. Oh, you know what? Before he's doing a dungeon, I'll do the collab badges rolls, which I haven't done. So you could get any MP unit or any like in-house badge unit from this roll. We'll get another roll in a few days, in a few weeks, I think. But Nikki would be really great to get here, because she is in the lineup. But oh my god, I got like the worst MP unit, New Year Izuna, on my ult. You have a trick to get good rolls? Izuna? Yeah, my friend got Izuna on his JP account, so he... Yeah, Izuna jump scare. Wait, where's the YouTube chat? Okay, I had it minimized. Let's see. Yeah, it still counts as a row. I was renting and carry for some time. Yeah, it should definitely be able to do it. JP will soon get the next endgame dungeon in like 3 or 4 days. So we'll see if maybe they try to kill off Reinhardt then. But maybe it's too soon. Maybe they'll kill off Imperial Dramon. So, but we'll see if Reinhardt can survive. Waiting to open to pray for. Yeah, but still like hammer time. It's the same one you got. Yeah, this is one of the worst ones. Yeah, you can, instead of using Wilhelm, you can use 3 Reinhardts if you want, Bob. I've definitely seen people do that, and that is a way of ensuring more orbs if you need to like match a row and like a light L to recover SS. I mean, sometimes you get leaders that do last like a long time, which in this game is like over 5 months. Like I think Kurotobi at some point, I think he did last a long time. Maybe a whole year. Like Omnimon definitely lasted a long time too. But yeah, I don't think anything lasts over a year. For some of the leaders, it's like maybe even a week. You have a trick to get good unit. Or maybe it's not good to discuss that if it sounds like an exploit. I mean, Doma has lasted a long time already, which is like 4 or 5 months, I think. But Reinhardt should definitely last a decent amount of time. Like from what we know so far from JP, who is like 2 months ahead, like that server is 2 months ahead from us. Reinhardt is still like the best leader. Let's see. Wait, let me do my main role on my main account, my batch role on my main account, and then I'll switch over to you. Yeah, I was attempting EX this month's EX with Doma. I died because I should have stalled a little, like 1 turn more, but it is definitely doable with him. Let's see, batch roll. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nika, please. It's not Nika. It's now. I think. Yeah, I already had one. I guess I have the system now, but I don't really care much for her. Dark BDP, it's whatever. All right, now we can switch over to you. Hold on. Oops. No, this. Okay, let me move around a few things. But yeah, let me unplug my phone and then put up your stream. For Guamo. Yeah, for me. Give me a second. Where's Discord? Here's Discord. Okay, we can see your stream now. Alrighty. Let's see. What are your plans for this collab? When is the idol? I only did 1 roll and I didn't get anything this bastard. I don't plan to roll. First air. Oh, first air the bad luck in JP. All right, let's see it. So are you gonna do the free roll that we get? You got Rando, Kuro. Oh yeah, you got Chibi Kurotobi. Hold on. I can't see something. Okay, let's look at the free roll. No, I think Reinhardt is easier than Imperial Dramon, Bob. Because you have to match a row and that's it. And some other combo. Is this the good one? It's not the good one. Totem is having to match 5 ores to get a shield, but Dome is getting a little bit difficult with the current content. Yeah, definitely in Sun is really good. It is not that great. You need you, Karen. Yeah, the big shield one. I mean, it's not that easy to clear Sun. It is possible. I know you did it, but it's not that easy. Oh, that's the guarantee roll you were talking about. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do the quest, Sorry. I only did the free roll. You're running out of rain. I mean, it's only the first day. It's only been like a few hours now. Yeah, it's way easier to hit Sensei with him. Because in Pearl German, you need 3 different combos and then also heal, most likely. And yeah, we still have a few days for EX. The month is not over yet. Alright, let's see it. These are the 2 free rolls. I did manage to get at least 1 collab unit. Oh, you got like a Pantheon maybe? Oh, a GFE. Not that bad. Oh, you also got Hades. I also got 1 Hades. That sucks. You didn't get any of the new Idolmaster people. Oh, you don't have a single one. I guess that's good. Yeah, you could get Hades Dragon, but they kind of been making sure that he doesn't like he doesn't cheese anything as of late. Because a lot of people were using him to do to like speedrun and stuff. Oh, I got a gift from Low Effort on JP. Thanks for the gift. 5 patch bundles. What gift? The Frank gift. Where's my gift? We'll see. We'll see if you deserve one. Have you bought them yet, this bastard? Because I feel like you will. Oh, you're giving me a gift? Thank you. Okay, fine. I'll give you the gift. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Here, we're exchanging gift. Yeah, they suck. They should revamp. Give us a free GFE. I mean, sometimes they're good when they get like a new ordeal Evo. But yeah, definitely don't like sell them off or anything. Just keep them in your master box. Because, I don't know, maybe in the future they might come up with like new Evos for those Pantheons. Or like a new monthly exchange unit. Because Hades, you could exchange for Hades Dragon if you want to. You're doing a multi for I get for MP. 5% chance of anniversary Tamadra. Oh, happy early birthday, this bastard. You're Lauren MP and JP. Yeah, I definitely. I don't think it's a good idea to roll in this Super GFest. It's very pricey, and the units they don't really seem that much worthwhile. Alright, did it 1 single. Let's see it. It's Raijin. It's your first Raijin also. But yeah, this is a 6-star GFE. So a lot of times it's not even that useful as fodder also. Alright, that's it. Yeah, it's not a good machine. That's it for idols. Yeah, 2 Rems could work as a leader, but the rest of the setup, you need like other orb generators to close the loop. There's not that many options, of course. I think there's like at least one other one, but it's not even that great because the active skill kind of suck. Because you need balance type, wood equip. Like I'm looking on Sanbon, like with levitate. Yeah, there's the made Adderley equip, which it has like 3 finger awakenings, so it's not that great. And it only has a 1 turn haste, which is not that good. It's not that useful either. But you don't. The Rem team doesn't need that many skill boosts. I mean, I feel like you cannot do like to guarantee the cap on the third attribute. You might need to, but maybe a 10C should work for some dungeons. Let's see, how many options do you have for that? You only have 4 options. 3 of them are long gone, and then the only other one that you can obtain now is Crush equip, the wood PDP girl, and this one is a delay. Can you show Crush? I don't know her name. But can you show Crush on your screen? Yeah, yeah, this one. This unit equip. Yeah, let's see if you do 10C. Or if you have the Sanrio, what's it called? The one that makes bombs. Sanrio Bastet. Sanrio Bastet Pity could work. Because it's a 10C SDR. It has a haste active skill. But I don't know if you were rolling in if you ever roll in Sanrio on the last machine. On the last collab, I mean. Yeah, this one. It is at least a haste, but it is missing bulk. I mean, you might not need it depending on the dungeon. But yeah, that's why his own equip is great on himself. All right, let's see. What are your plans for this collab? Reinhardt? Hopefully we see that. Hopefully you see that. I wasn't lucky enough. That's it? All right. No Rem. Yeah, you're not interested. I know you hate auto. No Emilia? All right. So let's see how you do then. Why is this not working? You get a free Ferris, like my elf. I mean, it's not too bad. Why is this not working? Hold on. I'm having some tech issues. Wait, why is this not? Can't use shortcut for some reason on my computer. Well, on Photoshop. Let's see. Oh, is it low battery? I think that's why. My keyboard is low on battery. That's why it's not working. Okay. By the 20 level, I'll get there. Surely it's a guarantee. I don't think you need that many T's. Like, I don't, honestly, you don't, I feel like you don't need any T's on the team. You roll 14 times, you didn't get, oh, 14 Bible. Can only get one from purchase. At least you could most likely find a lot of helpers, hopefully. But yeah, the rates are I mean, chasing a BGM is always painful. I just did 50 rolls. I didn't get a Reinhardt also. Let's see the free rolls. It's a divine blessing. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Alright. Can this be a free Reinhardt? Free auto. He heard you. He heard you talking shit. The equip is nice. I know you hate the base, but at least the equip is nice. Yeah, show me another haste. That's good. Only this duo, which was exchangeable, but you can't get it anymore. And you probably want to use both of them in a team because you get more OE coverage. Yeah, best of luck. Hopefully you get lucky once you get those stones. You always go without it. I mean, sure, whatever, if you're fine with that. But I feel like it's a good idea to have OE coverage. You're gonna sell him? Didn't you say that with somebody else? And they're still in your... Yeah, Christmas Hathor. Isn't she still in your monster box? She's gone? Let me see. Surely you'll show me after this people. Okay, crush. Crush to use on your auto for resonance. All right, type H A T. All right, we'll see it. You say, well, you'll be there. Oh, okay. Have you? I guess you haven't made the exchanges for Athena and them. Okay. So you're gonna do the free rolls. Let's see it. All right, first multi. Okay, 2 dupes. So that could be an auto or a crush, or a dupe of this thing. Okay, it's not a dupe of the... So it's either an auto or a crush. Okay. It's a crush. And then Beetlejuice. Not a dupe of this one. So it's either an auto or a crush at the end. Or this one, I guess. It's a felt. Alright. One felt. It's not a dupe of this one. Auto? Nope, it's a crush. Even worse. So now you have 3. Should you stop? I thought your goal was Reinhardt. How many stones do you have? I mean, it seems like you have enough for a lot of poles. It's up to you. Okay, only 2 chances of Reinhardt. Okay, Ferris. Keep pulling, yeah, keep pulling. Not all. 2 alls. And then the last one is... Priscilla, okay. Not that bad, but I don't know if you have any use for these units. Probably not. Slightly better. You might call it there. After one more time, okay, let's see it. Maybe this will make you roll more. Because you still need Wilhelm and Therese out. If you want to play Reinhardt ASAP. Okay, 3 chances. Another Ferris. Ooh, there's Ferris, yeah. Okay, only 1. Well, you get the whole family here. It's... Oh, no, it's this guy. Let's see. Last chance for Reinhardt on this multi. And it is... Ram. That sucks. Not even that useful. And another all. 3 all. Oh, I check my mail like almost every day. And then if there's anything that's gonna expire within the week, I usually open it to make sure that it doesn't expire. $300 stones and no Reinhardt. That sucks. I rolled 350. Yeah, we roll about the same. And I also didn't get him. I didn't get the memo, Polly. Because I spent 350 and I didn't get a single one. Does Reinhardt team break shield every turn? No, he doesn't have a shield break right now. One unit in the future that could do it is Ordeal Circlia. And he's not every turn. So shields kind of do slow him down, but he does deal a ridiculous amount of damage. So he can save you some time by just killing things faster. Oh, you're doing another multi? I didn't see it. Alright, let's see it. Do you have a private? No, I just have Twitch and YouTube, and I'm just talking to my friend through Discord, and that's it on the microphone. He doesn't speak, and whenever he speaks through the monster search box on Path. Oh shit. There he is. He finally shows up on stream at least. One Reinhardt. That was what, 5 multis, I think? No, right? 4? Yeah, 4 multis. So 20 rolls. That's pretty lucky. Is this Wilhelm? Because that's kind of like the only unit you're missing. No, it's Amelia. All right. At least one of us will get to play Reinhardt. Although, yeah, you're missing Wilhelm. Yeah, you're gonna need one of my 7 Wilhelms. Yeah. Oh, there's Hathor. I guess you have to say goodbye to her. You have 2. You kept going on and on how you hate Hathor. Will you even use her and her equip? Here I go, selling. I mean, that's what you said. I wouldn't do it, but that's what you said you're gonna do it. I mean, I'm not. Hey, this is up to you. You have to sell Otto too, since you hate him so much. Gladly. What are you? Honestly, it probably is not a bad idea if you do not mind spending the money, because you only need 1 on your side, 1 Reinhardt. So if you have all of the subs, I don't think it's such a bad idea to like pull the trigger on the bundle. Go with the 2. Yeah, maybe you could. Do you have 2 Stars and Stripes? Maybe also you can make that team. Oh, you don't have a single one. So you have 2 Imperial Dramons. The Paladin mode, not the bad. Not the BGM. You don't? You didn't buy a single one? Oh, you bought 1. Yeah, Theresia right now is the only, well, one of the best options to deal with attribute absorption voids. In the future, if we get Freer and Fern, will be slightly better. I mean, you could do Ambitious, but he doesn't make any heal. So it's gonna be very dicey running that setup. But yeah, you would technically he does technically close the loop, like 2 Rems and 1 of that unit. Oh, you've been plussing your Alina and your Athena. I mean, you basically make this team that one of my friends is doing. You just fit in Wilhelm on the last spot. And yeah, you just choose good equips to put on the units. Like Valentine Alina needs like something like Felt's equip with like hopefully like an SDR, a haste active skill. Be able to activate Alina's resonance. Beatina, hopefully you can get Beatina's own equip on her, the light one. And then on Theresia, you could put another Viatina or like Wilhelm's equip if you have enough Wilhelms. And then Wilhelm also can make use of Valentine Athena's equip. That's a lot of Valentine Athenas. So might not be a good team because you might lack like bulk. So you might have to shift equips around, but that's usually how you go around choosing equips. And Reinhardt, you would choose also something that gives you like utility, like OEs or some damage, some bulk, and is also able to activate his Resonance Awakening. Like a common enough equip for Reinhardt, if you have the attacker badge, is like Halloween Sonia's equip, the one that gives you rainbow OEs. But honestly, anything that activates Resonance kind of works. Just whatever your team is missing. If you need more bulk, do team HP equips. If you need more OEs, do more OEs. If you need more skill boost, do more skill boost. You're thinking a Lionheart Enigma, one Reinhardt with Nightite and one with Mermaid Duo. I mean, you're not activating Resonance on Reinhardt. Those are not light equips, right? I'm pretty sure they're not. So you're gonna miss out on some bulk there. They are? Isn't Night? Oh, Nightite. I was thinking of the other feature. Quadruple. I feel like it's overkill. I feel like 2 or 3 Athenas is okay. Is good. Is a good amount. It really does depend on the dungeon because maybe enemies will skill delay you for 3 turns or 2 turns or 4 turns. I guess, yeah, you could also use Circlia instead of Wilhelm. It's another out to Awoken Binds for now, yeah. Maybe you'll get a free Wilhelm from the stamps. But yeah, the mermaid duo. Which mermaid? Because I'm thinking of the GFE. Oh, the Gonho, the fake marble one. This one? Or this one? I guess the one with the tape is more useful. Because I think... I know Alina covers Jammer, so the other one is not as good because you already have Jammer cover. But yeah, maybe the tape. Don't need tape. I forget which one. Oh yeah, yeah. Wilhelm and Theresia cover pretty much everything. Yeah, those could work. I mean, Reinhardt boosts move time every turn. I don't think you need the move time there. Oh, it's happening again. I see your message on my OBS, but not on YouTube, actually. For one place, you won't play Reinhardt? Absolutely, you can play Reinhardt. I won't be mad. I mean, I am mad, but whatever. It's just the nature of gacha games. The natures of gambling. Sometimes you lose. More often than not, you lose. 76 pulls, you finally got our congrats. It took a while, but he got here, Jimmy. You got Doma. Sure, whatever. Then why did you roll for Reinhardt? You're buying the second one? You just don't want to. You just want to self pair. You don't want to rely on people, because I'm assuming it's not gonna be hard to find helpers. If he comes up, I guess maybe he'll work as a sub. Oh, sure. Yeah, I feel like helpers will be around, but yeah, sometimes they don't have the correct equip for your build. So I do see the value in buying it if you don't mind spending the $30. Let's see. So are you done then? You have these Valentine rolls and the batch roll. Pono. You could play Pono with Echidna. Yeah, it's not that great. Ooh, gold. So straight up fodder. Yep, Leyland. Fodder. Here's the one from, yeah. Definitely try to, maybe you can bait some best friends. If you put Reinhardt early enough with a good equip, with the Sync Awakening enabled. Okay, Sumire. Kind of fodder. Yeah, I feel like she's not that useful. Yeah, use the Sync Tamadra, so you don't have to farm the farmable Regulus. It might be worth it to bait best friends right now. Like as early as possible. Yeah, there's gonna be a reset soon. You haven't logged in since Gundam. You usually log in every day. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, because yeah, there's also the free stone from the ad also. But I get it. Yeah, sometimes you do lose interest in the game. Like at some point, I also quit Pat. But if you like the game, it's not a bad idea to log in here and there. Just like accumulate stones, because maybe in the future there's gonna be a collab that you will be interested in that will draw you back. All right, let's see what the awakening batch roll will get you. Let's see. Tubinica, maybe? Nope, it's this one. Do you have one? You already have one. I mean, she had a decent equip, I think. That's what you did for a year. Yeah. If you ever feel like you might come back, it's not a bad idea. What do you use to charge Reinhardt transform? What do you mean? Like, do you mean like the vanishing equip? If you need to overcharge it? I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult to, because he only has a 20 turn cooldown transformation active skill. And I feel like the subs have bring a decent amount of skill boost to the table, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And if you need more, you could always get more skill boost via equips. Yeah, 20, because that's also Ram, that's also, I think, Beatrice. Like, all of them are 20 turn transformation. Except for, what's her name? Emilia, who's 5. And I think, yeah, it's very easy to transform these units. Although the downside is that the base unit doesn't bring any skill boost to the table. Do I have Reinhardt? No, I didn't get Reinhardt either in JP. He just doesn't like me. Yeah, my friend didn't get him either, but now he has one in an A. You can do some Toma. I mean, will you? I feel like for an auto heal leader, probably the damage reduction is the constant damage reduction brings you a lot more value than the big HP spike every 5 turns. If even you pop it every time it's up. You can heal more. I mean, actually, I don't think so. Doesn't Kyria have 6 heal OEs? I mean, I feel like you're gonna die without the shield. It depends on the dungeon. We'll see. We'll see if you can pull it off somewhere. I mean, you'll test it out and you let me know. After you sell Hathor and then Otto. If it brings your Reinhardt, take E. Take him. Oh, now it's if I get a Reinhardt. I thought it was if you get a Reinhardt, you would sell them. Felt is not gonna do that much damage, unfortunately. And she doesn't bring that much to the table because I mean, she's a cleric, a local cleric, but you wouldn't even also run double Athena. Because Athena, like, they play a different role. Athena is the piercer. Oh, Felt as an equip. I feel like you want more damage because Felt's equip doesn't have any damage awakenings, and without resonance, I feel like you're not gonna be able to triple cap easily. Like, it's a tendency awakening on Athena's equip that makes it really powerful. It depends on what you're tackling, but I feel like if it is something recent, like a recent in-game dungeon, it might not actually cut it when it comes to your damage output. Is Ruka Mitsuki good with Doma? I mean, it's not gonna deal any damage because she doesn't cap break herself, and you don't have any water or fire orbs most of the time. But it could work, honestly, because yeah, 40% looping shield, and it is your awoken bind out. The bad thing is that you have to pretty much run an unmatchable Leighton or have another unit to deal with unmatchables. It's not that great, honestly. Let's see, what are you doing? What are you looking for? I mean, Ferris is not gonna deal any damage. I don't know why you want to bother changing the sub attribute. Triple Wilhelm doesn't bring any team HPs to the table. I feel like just look for something else with light sub attribute and some team HPs. Because that equip doesn't banish, so you're gonna lose some bulk. Are we done with this? Yeah, because I'm just gonna end stream now. I'm getting tired, and yeah, unfortunately we didn't get anything good. Okay, let me close your stream before you end it yourself. Okay, you can close your stream. Let's see. Hikari. Let's see. Does she even have a damage awakening? Hikari. I'm looking at my monster box. Oh, I don't have the Hikari because that's from the second round, right? I mean, if he has some team HPs, if he can help you transform Reinhardt, then it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see, Hikari. I mean, he doesn't have any. He doesn't even have a haste active skill. It's probably not that great on, because you're gonna put this on Athena or Wilhelm or Theresia, right? This is not that great, really. He doesn't help you transform. He doesn't have like a damage awakening. He doesn't change the sub attribute to those units to light. Just buy him, bro. I don't think I will. I'll just hopefully Freeran will treat me better, and hopefully, I mean, maybe you can get him from the free rolls. You never know. And I still have more stones. I'm not fully out of stones. I still haven't done the monthly quest for this month. I could afford more rolls. I just wanted to test the waters with my 50 rolls first. It wasn't good, but we'll see what happens later. You zeroed out. Oh, you did 50 rolls, no duos on Reinhardt. Yeah, I did about the same. I think I did get the Julius duo, which is not that great. Also, yeah, maybe another $5 bundle. Like I would definitely get those. That's good. Well, I mean, I've been saving for a while because I pretty much dropped Digimon fairly quickly because I didn't get in Programon, and the same thing happened with my hero. Yeah, the review video will be up tomorrow, like tomorrow evening. I'm almost done with it, but I was sick over the weekend, so I couldn't fully finish it before the collab drop. And if you can lock out on like 6 Lidors on the board, you could, as long as you don't cap break him. I guess you can also hold off on the Theresia and Valentine Athena cap break if you can. That way you could stall if you pop Reinhardt, because the damage could get absorbed or voided, or you could like not kill it in one shot. And it was to the Ram team is okay, but you pretty much need Ferris and multiple autos to make it work. But the badge is probably definitely worth exchanging for because he has a really strong equip. Kilo E plus with 10C and a haste active skill with the team HP. It's really good. Nice. Yeah. Beatrice kind of works with Rosetta. And you don't need like to get 3 Beatrice. You can mix and match with Rosetta. Like definitely run 1 Beatrice as a leader. I think 2 is probably ideal. 2 Beatrice and 1 Rosetta. Because then you have if you don't run Armageddon, then you have 2 turns of Pierce, like 2 on a 3 cooldown basically. How do you do damage? Do you mean Reinhardt team? You would just activate Reinhardt. he has a 50 billion cap break. Oh, someone updated? Yeah, I was also waiting for their images to be up, because that's what I use for my review videos. Okay, yeah, it's up. Yeah, I can grab them later and finish up the video tomorrow. I was just mentioning that you could stall with Reinhardt. It's not easy to stall, because I was saying like you would maybe want to like if you have six lighters on the board, you could maybe just activate the Raw Awakening and stall that way somewhat. Like healing will be an issue, because guaranteeing 6 light orbs and some heal orbs is gonna be difficult. No, you usually also use Light Valentine Athena, who has a looping 24 billion cap break, and Valentine, not Valentine, and Theresia, who also has a 24 billion cap break. Like overall, the team will be almost dealing, like with the typical subs, will almost be dealing 300 billion damage with the proper equips. Yeah, definitely at least 2 Valentine Athenas is good. One for the base, one for the equip. If you can afford 3, that's also something you could maybe use, but it really depends on the team. But yeah, definitely at least 2, I think, is a good starting point. Doesn't Starring Stripe Reinhardt? I feel like it can tackle like Sun, but it's definitely not as strong as the other teams. Because like with Athena, you have a looping Pierce, and you also have an out to like full heal wards. With that other team, you have to like rely on usually Imperial Jamon Paladin mode for the full board change, and he's on a Fortune cooldown. I think is it 4 or like 3 or 2. I mean, Athena is also on that, but Brian, that unit also like kind of also carries your HP buff. Sometimes you need to use that. It's they can still tackle some. Basically, right now, every single dungeon in the game, but the other versions tend to be a lot stronger. But again, anything like changes the sub attribute, hopefully, and gives you like some bulk, team HPs, maybe a 10C. Oh, that was the you that was the previous comment. Then you asked about Athena. Sorry. Would you buy Reinhardt if you don't roll him? Yeah, I don't like it either. So I don't think I'll be buying him. I rolled 50 times already, and he didn't grace me. We'll see how the pre-rolls treat me, but I don't have any high hopes. I'll just say for Freyan, in Freyan you can kind of cut down the RNG if you roll enough, because Freyan herself is exchangeable. Crampon and Hyter are both exchangeable too. It's only Himmel who is an orb skin, but you might be able to find a helper. So you could kind of exchange for the whole team. It will be pricey because the Rem does cost 10 magic stones per pull. But yeah, it is very expensive. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I'm done with ReZero. It's time to save for free Ren maybe. But yeah, that does it for me tonight. I'll see you guys next time, and good luck if you're rolling. Have a good night. Are there easy place to team Freya and the chains in Freeran? There is a light combo team, but it's a little hard to assemble. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah, have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I'm kind of falling asleep, so that's why I'm ending. Sorry, Courtney, if you just got here and I'm ending the stream already. But yeah, we can talk about Freeran some other time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.